So I changed the buttons on my stream deck. So, like, I was wondering, like, wait, where did everything go? But, hello! Hi, friends!
Hello, everyone.
We have a Grant. A Grant is here. It's been a hot minute. A year and a day.
Yeah, exactly that much.
Exactly that much, because last time we played this game was October 14th, 2022, and today is, at least in my time zone, October 15th, 2023.
Yeah.
So it's been a year and a day. Exactly 1 year later have we returned to this game.
Yep.
Yes, it's been that long.
Time.
Susie, you were not a mod at that time. Oh my goodness. It's been so long. Oh, Lima, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I enjoy streaming. Voice acting not as much, especially when I'm by myself, because it's very taxing on the voice. Because, like, not only do I have to voice act, I also have to interact with y'all, so it's just, like, a lot of talking. But, like, when I have Grant with me, it's, like, it feels like it's much more of an easier back and forth than just having myself, I think. We have been granted a grant for Grant Ace. I mean, Great Ace. Thanks, y'all.
I say you too, y'all.
Yeah, it's hard to dub such long games. It's very, like, I could see why, like, they don't have voice acting for these games, because it's so long, but we have fun voicing all the characters. It. Yeah, I have fun voicing it. It was just taxing just by myself.
Yeah. I think you try that with the first case for the, not the Ace Attorney, but just the
Phoenix Wright Ace series. Attorney for the very first game in the series. And I was like, calling up Grant, like, Grant, need your help. Can't do this by myself.
Which is a bit unfortunate, because that would had one of my favorite characters that I would like voicing.
Oh yeah, Red White.
Yeah, Mr. Red White.
Mr. Red White.
It's sort of fun.
I was in a game hackathon that developed games in 28 hours, 20 days. Oh, that's so cool. I hope you had fun, Lima. That sounds awesome. What did y'all do this weekend? I know I saw all of you yesterday for some Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. We're about halfway, or a little over halfway, or not halfway through yet. We're approaching halfway. I completely forgot about these starting an hour early. I was completely involved with Cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't think every week will be starting an hour early, but because, like, Deck Art Games is not streaming the next 2 weeks, I figured we would, and also pending Grant's schedule. But I say perhaps close to halfway. Okay. But I hope you all had a good weekend. I had to go do work things today, aka I went to the thing of an admissions thing today, which means I get comp time, which is great, which I'm using to take Friday off. So which is great. The only game I played have won. I went there to find some graphic artists and developers because I have a game idea, even some prototype. Oh, fun! Nice, cool. Hi Frosty, welcome. How are you doing? I got Cult of the Lamb for PS5. Nice, Julie. I love that game. If you're interested, I will share when we develop. Yeah, sure. Feel free, and you're more than welcome to join the Discord to let us know, and like any creative projects or anything you would like to self-promo as well, as long as it's like cool and kosher. It's a lovely channel. People look so positive. Oh, Lima, thank you. I take pride in that. We try to be very like inviting and welcoming to people, whether they've been here for a really long time or a long time lurker or anything like that in between, or who are here all the time and chat all the time. We love our people. We love our people here. Hi, Coke. Hello. Thank you for grabbing your cheese. I played more Control and found the clocks. The clocks. The clocks? What are you referring to about the clocks, Susie? The clocks? That's gotta be a side quest, right? It's gotta be a side quest. I don't actively remember which one that one is. But Susie, I also, with the runaway anchor, power. Oh, okay. I got you. I am in a forest and can't see or hear the stream, but wanted to say hi. Cock.
Where does he live?
I don't know why Colk is in a forest. Why are you in a forest? Colk does not live in a forest. I know Colk lives like somewhere in the vicinity of Philadelphia. Don't know where, but I don't know why Colk is in a forest.
He's trying to find the stream, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know. Trying to find the meaning of life. Trying to go on a safari, I guess. I don't know. Looking for Revolutionary War ruins for a geocache. Oh, that's so fun! Hi, Kara. Welcome.
Oddly specific.
Now, forest being hail the forest queen. Is there a crown emote? Hold on. There. Well, welcome, friends. I hope you all had a good weekend. Grant, do you want to take a moment to introduce yourself, especially because I know we have some new folks here since the last time you joined us. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, you're more than welcome to.
Hi everybody. Some of you remember me from a while ago.
A year and a day.
Yeah, a year and a day. I'm a friend of Gray's. I am just here to help her do some voice acting for some of the characters. I've done it before. She seems to enjoy them. Some people watching seems to enjoy them. So I'm just happy she asked me to come back.
We're very excited for the judge. I'm very excited for the judge.
Yes.
Judge's best character, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, Judge's best character.
Yes, it's understandable. I too enjoy the judge. Also, Herlock Sholmes, but
yes,
judge the most.
Herlock Sholmes. And don't worry if you know nothing of what we're gonna get into. It's okay. I literally had to watch the VOD from last year to remember where we were.
Yes. I also have a walkthrough to help us in case we get stuck or
AKA Gray doesn't want to make wrong choices, so they're gonna refer to Grant and the guide.
Yeah. I'll do my best to make sure. Sometimes I also screw up by looking at the guide, but
that's alright.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the judge Uwu. Alcoholic vampire daddy.
Yes. He always spills the wine.
Always spills the wine. Always throwing the wine. But we did get annoyed by him last stream though, because he was just being incompetent as fuck, and we're like, dude, stop.
Yes. Understandable.
Also, the guy who eats chips with nothing but chips. Oh yeah, the investigator.
Oh,
the inspector.
Yeah. Mr. Thumb.
Yeah, Mr. Thumb.
Yeah.
He destroyed a bottle of wine. I was insulted. He's destroyed multiple bottles of wine. Let's be accurate here.
Yeah. Tobias Gregson is the inspector.
Inspector Gregson, that's right.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling to be liked. I don't know. I don't know. You just kind of know when you feel liked, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so we're just kind of vibing. So if you don't know, no, Susie. I swear if a student calls me Gregson, I will actually quit.
Oh god.
I had a student call me Greg like a couple weeks ago in an email. And it's like, it's not like a student who like emailed me completely out of the blue. It was like a student that I had like an email conversation back and forth with already. And it was the same email chain. It's like, hello, Greg. And I'm like, no, not my name. I don't correct it unless if they continuously do it. Then I correct them, because I usually like to assume like it's like the G and Y are close to each other on the keyboard. So like I'll usually give it like, okay, slip of the finger. You're typing fast. It's like I get it. But if they keep calling me Greg, then I'm like, okay, we have a problem. Like that is not my name.
Yeah. I like your new hair, by the way. It's not new to you, probably.
Yes, I got it cut in April for my birthday.
I like it. It looks nice.
Thank you. I like that I can wear it like multiple different ways too. Right now it's like I put in like very little like product and like spray to keep it up on this side, because I had to like go do work things and I didn't want to be like pulling it back every 2 seconds. I did have it in a tie earlier, but I took it out to drive because like it'll press against the back of my head and feel weird. It is a soup opera. Instead of a soap opera.
We eat soap. I
Soap
don't remember
opera.
that one, Yelfador.
We eat soap in this series?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Oh, it was the Shamsphere had bricks of soap in the window for whatever reason.
Right. Right. Okay. Yes. And we
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's translated in 3DS version. Yeah. Alright, so let's load in and we'll do a game recap here. Why are you making me read an agreement? No. Wanna guess how many hours of this game we've played? Do you wanna guess?
40 something.
No. Higher.
60 something.
Higher.
80 something.
Don't forget this is including both games.
Oh, with both games.
Both games.
Fucking hell. 90?
More.
120.
108.8.
108.8. Okay. Yeah. How much hours did we put into Phoenix Wright?
Let me look. I'm not actually sure. Well, Phoenix Wright, we never finished the trilogy.
We haven't finished it. Hopefully one day we will.
We put 82.7 hours in. But
Yeah,
that is
put
also
more
including the DLC to the first game, too.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we having issues? Stream, hello? What's happening here? Should be okay.
Yeah, the DLC to the first game feels like it goes on forever.
Hi, Jesse. Welcome. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, let me go ahead and switch on over to gaming here. And you might notice I had a new transition there. I did some learning this afternoon. I figured some shit out. I'm gonna share the game with Grant, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it on the worst settings possible. Okay. Do you see it alright? Grant, do you see it alright? Grant? I don't know where I don't know what's happening. Alright. Man, everyone's still recovering from stuff. We get better soon. Yeah. Hopefully you feel better soon, Jesse. Yeah, I feel better from my shot, but that was like a week ago. So, we're fine. Oh, what did Discord do? Oh, shit. Oh. Grant has left the call. I don't know what happened. Oh. Oh no, Discord. Once it get pooped. Okay, it couldn't handle that we're back. It couldn't handle it. It's alright. It's no worries. Hey, Grant.
Hi. As soon as you streamed, I tried loading in.
Can you talk again for me?
Doing the talking. The things that do talk.
We might adjust volume a little bit. I have room I could slide your volume up on my end, so it should be, fine. Because I am in menus, so the menu music is actually a little louder, but I don't want to get too far in. But you see game okay on your end?
Yes, I now see the game, and we can both hear each other. So.
Great! Because I was like, Grant? Grant? Bueller? But game recap. So, we play as a attorney in training, from Japan, who is now in the wonderful land of England. Is that a Grant? I hear it is a Grant you hear, Jesse. Yes. Grant is here to do the voice actings, or to help with the voice actings, because there's a shit ton of characters, and also we have fun with doing it. I have fun doing it, at least.
Yeah, I do. I have fun doing it, too.
Yeah. So we play as Renosuke Naruhodo, which is a mouthful of a name. He, TLDR, he came along with his friend to study law in England as part of an exchange program. His friend got murdered along the way, so now Ryan Suzuki Naruto. So we are basically taking his place, doing this exchange program. Nice car. And we have an assistant called Susato, who is wonderful, and we adore her. She's really sweet. And I believe this is actually a flashback trial, actually. Because we played the first trial of the game, which was the tutorial trial with Susato dressed as a boy.
We did. She was a very cute tomboy.
Yeah, very cute tomboy, dressed in the same clothes that Naruhodo would wear. And then this is a flashback trial, because, like, I think she was talking about a trial that happened, like, right before they left or something. Or, like, right before she got summoned back to Japan for her father, I think. Because, like, something was up with her dad. So we are, like, finishing that trial, and then we'll be starting the next one. And we're friends with Mr. Sherlock Sholmes, which is a play on Sherlock Holmes. And then the prosecuting attorney kind of looks like a vampire, and he's kind of daddy. So, Phonics Bright Space Liturgy. Hey, Fanta, how are you? Alright, and if y'all need further recap, please just shout out in chat if you're confused. We'll try to explain as we're going with this portion of the trial. But we should be okay because this is the end of this trial, I think.
We're very close, I believe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're close to the end of it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure this is, like, I think this is Shamsphere's. Yes, you heard it right here, folks. Shamsphere. Not Shakespeare. We don't know her. Don't know her. I'm pretty sure this is Shamsphere's confession of why he did what he did. Getting over COVID for the 4th damn time, but good other than that. Helped Mama Bandit move house to... Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. Well, I hate to hear that you got COVID. I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad you helped Mama Bandit move the house and stuff. That sounds awesome. So, okay, another TLDR of what this trial is about. Sasaki, who is also a Japanese exchange student in England, is being tried for murder again. Yes, you heard it right here, folks. Again.
Yeah.
He's being tried for murder again, but we found out that it was, like, a very convoluted, like, he said, not she said anymore, so he said. He said, she said, of, like, this artist who, like, her fiance passed away, and Shamsphere was told that he can have this treasure of, like, a convict that was in the room that Sasaki currently lives in. It's very complicated. If y'all are confused, we're also confused a little bit, but feel free to ask questions in chat as we go. Shamsphere's great plays such as McDonald's, George Romeo, and Julie Andrews in Himbo. I joke, I adore Shakespeare. His stuff is gold. I love that. That's a good joke, though. Alright, Grit, take it away.
It's mine.
Question mark? What did he just say?
It's mine. That loot is mine. Oh.
Oh god, what is his face? What is his face?
What is that? What?
Also,
you okay, dude?
Chat, please let me know if game volume is overpowering Grant.
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I?
I forgot he looked like that.
Oh God, I don't remember him looking like this.
This
at
is
all.
The Exorcist. Oh God.
He is. After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow. I don't know, man. You're looking pretty good.
I don't know, man. You're looking pretty sus to me.
Forsooth, I'm the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
Those eyes are eyes.
Oh yeah, these five.
Mm.
If I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me, for the time being, anyway. Apparently, you can't arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
What is that music embellishment?
I just need a few more hours. Oh my God, that hip sway, he's got it going on. Are you okay? He's not okay. The answer is he's not.
Oh my God. They gave him some of Van Zeiks' wine. God, oh my God.
I swore to myself that I'd get my hands on it, and I can almost taste it now.
Man on his shake for a J-pop dance.
Do you really think I just give up?
There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty through and through. If the hips are certainly lying in this instance. But he's... Hello? Who's running their garbage disposal? It's so loud. Jesus fuck. Or at least I think that's a garbage disposal. But he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of loot. I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to what he's done, Mr. Naruhodo. He ain't no Shakira, get him! There is a way. Pardon? There's one way I could finish him. No.
Finish him. Pulls out gun.
Yeah. That's no moon. It's 2 moons. He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot. Loot goblins unite! It returns! Combat! Hello! No, caps are fine as long as you're not, like, spamming caps. Caps are fine. Exit pursued by a bear. Combat, thanks for the check-in. Which means all we need to do is find it first. Yay! Van Zeiks! Yay! That's it. That's the end of the game. Goodbye.
Just you hear a bunch of cheering and it just ends the game.
Yeah, end a game.
Were it not for the fact the police thoroughly... blah, blah, blah. Police thoroughly searched the room following the death of Mr. Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust your volume a little bit.
Okay.
And lower game and lower overall volume. Could you speak again?
Doing the speaking. Doing the speaking as Van Zeiks.
Okay, that should be a little better. Okay.
If it's there at all, it must be very well hidden indeed.
Judge! Yay, Santa Claus! Woo!
I've given everyone their presents, and I hope they enjoy them.
We hope the greatest gift of all would be to go home. I am tired but good. Only 4 more days on both and home, working remote. Hey! Love that for you, Combat. Only 4 more days. Keep your head high, my friend. How many vampire husbands is too many? Asking for a friend. Never. Never too many. As Susie said, never too many.
Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
If only. If only there was some way we could find the convict's loot quickly. Wait, hold on. Where's home? Where's Sholmes?
I don't know, to be honest. He might not pop up until the next case.
True, because he was injured, right?
Mm-hmm. He was injured.
Yeah, he was injured.
He was shot at one point.
Yeah.
He came in and like gave us evidence and
then passed out.
Remember that at one point.
This is the final piece in this complex puzzle. But I think we might have it in our possession already. Oh wait, is it? Hold on. Okay, so court records E. Yeah, the armband! It's the armband! That's the key, everybody. It's the armband.
It's just like the little badge in Phoenix Wright.
Oh, that's why he melted the soap, so he could cheat on the gas meter. That's why.
He would put, I think he put like tea or something into the mold, and then once it froze out in the snow, he would put it in the gas meter. Okay,
investigate findings relating to Selden, because Selden, this is his treasure. It's Selden's treasure.
Loot.
Counts of burglary, 6 counts of suspected murder, dies of natural causes, was in prison. His family was witnessed only by his cellmate. Cellmate, I think, was Shamsphere. Estimated 1,000 pounds worth of loot, he still remains uncovered. Manchester Strange waits prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours this morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October, alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmate. Medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his captain blemish could be carried out. Okay. So that doesn't help us. I remember seeing someone did a Genderment Curse of Strahd book called She is Evil. It's great. Check it out if you like D&D. I remarked that it wasn't called The Devil Wears Strahd. Downside of my remote work is that it's still 12-hour shifts at the office that start at 5 a.m. Oh no! That sucks. Oh no. Okay. Hold on.
Such a nice image.
It is a really cute image. Also, just like... Okay, because this is where he was blowing on the gas pipe, right?
I believe this is where he was listening through the wall, maybe, or doing something with the pipe, yeah?
Yeah, because he blew out the gas pipe at some point. And then the gas dripped out on the floor.
He's such a drama queen.
Or rather, I think we may well have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden. This is where he was, cough, cough, blowing the pipe, cough.
I didn't want to say it, but I thought that also.
My lord, I have a question. Pick me, I have a question.
Yes, from the defendant on the right side. Yes, counsel.
The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. I believe we're already in possession of something that could give us a clue as to its whereabouts.
Audible gasp.
What is this? What is this?
If I keep dancing, the people will go away.
If I keep dancing, no one will find me suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Just imagine him dancing the entire time as we're having this conversation. He's just like, in his own fucking world, just like, vibing.
If they ever do make an anime TV show of this, that better be something that happens where he's just dancing.
Oh my god, yeah, he's just dancing in the background the entire time.
Yes.
A dancing queen. Yeah, I don't actually know the lyrics, but yes, yes. Serge is practicing his dance routine in court. Oh yeah, because he probably has an audition. Probably. Yeah, Julie has a lot of points.
That's his excuse anyways.
This is what happens when you whip and nay at the same time. Dance like nobody's watching doesn't mean nobody will see you if you dance Shamsphere. It's our last chance, so it has to be worth a gamble. Besides, we've used the same technique once already, and it definitely paid off then. I have no... Naruhodo, I'm gonna trust you when you say this, because I have no memory of this.
It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Very well then, Counsel. Let the court hear you right here. What do you propose we can use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hull?
Okay, let's look at everything. And I'm not gonna press R to present. Okay, receipt for some books at Natsume, purchased at the secondhand bookshop, is submitted as evidence in the trial the other day. Okay, so this is that. Okay, all of this we should have already, in theory, have examined.
Yeah.
Armband 100%, and it's so sus. I love a really catty courtroom drama. Oh yeah. Love you, Glow. Cause, Susie, can you tell Glow in chat that I appreciate them very much? Okay, so the teacup, this was all- It's a teacup! I loved that saga. What the fuck did he call it? A drinking device?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay, and the soap is what he used.
Yep.
The soap is what he used. I
You
can
pour stuff in it.
1 hollow, 2 7-meter ride. Why literary references we've been hearing are starting to rub off, I think. Really, whoever thought using this depression to make coins of ice? It's clearly one of those ice coins that was in the soap when we first found it, wasn't it? Although, it was sort of reddish color, I seem to remember. And the picture...
We also found out about a window tax, if we remember.
Oh yeah, we did learn about a window tax.
That's the reason why it's bricked up.
Edible soap. Victim's medical report. In small quantity of strychnine. Toxic effects present 30 minutes after ingestion. High likelihood the substance having been mixed in with the tea the victim was drinking when a sample could be obtained for testing. Poisoning incident occurred at 1:30 a.m. on 21st of February. Assessed from the victim's pocket watch that appeared to have been broken when the man collapsed after delayed onset of symptoms. No container for the poison was found at the scene. And this is where the gas would leak out. On the bottom. Bottle found in the possession of Miss Green with trace of slow-acting poison strychnine inside. And this was the letter itself. All soup is edible if you're brave enough. By brave, I mean British brave. Okay, I think I need a hint, because it's been so long, so I'm not sure where he's going with this.
Do you want me to just tell you straight up what it is, or do you want me to just hint?
Sure, you just tell me.
Apparently you're supposed to present the handprints on the wall.
Oh, maybe it's something hidden behind here.
I mean, I think what they're trying to indicate is that the reason why he was doing what he was doing with the gas there, to kill the person, or it was like looking for, or trying to listen for the loot maybe in the other room, or was trying to find it somewhere in this, on this wall, maybe?
Or maybe it's like in the space between the walls.
It's possible.
Or something, because like you can see how damaged it is on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. He was fucking with the gas though.
He was fucking with the gas. I don't think, it doesn't look like he moved, like at least from this image, it doesn't look like he moved the painting. But like it could be like, because like we're trying to locate the hiding place.
He was trying to kill the Edgar Allan Poe Japanese guy.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do, because the loot was in his room.
Yeah. So
but we're trying to present evidence that shows, or like can help us locate the hiding place of the hall of the loot.
Yeah.
So it's the handprints on the wall?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Take that!
Okay, the music cut, that's correct.
If I'm not mistaken. Those are Mr. Sam Spear's handprints on the wall of his lodgings.
That's right, my lord. Exposed as a result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene, aka Sherlock Holmes. Our entire investigative team is just a one-man job. Based on the wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, she greatest fangirl right here.
I forgot that she was a big fan.
Yeah.
A great detective, is that some kind of joke?
Where does Sherlock Holmes come flying in on a chandelier? When is it? Right now?
Someday.
What the fuck are these
Really?
eyeballs? Stop!
Crazy. It's yandere eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous time?
You're one to talk.
Sir!
You're one to talk.
Fellow fangirl met.
I should think the great bard ought to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare.
Yes, Sholmes, get him! Get it!
Perhaps we should compete for the honor of the most ridiculous title.
Oh my god, Sholmes, yes! 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 Sir, aren't you injured? Shouldn't you be resting?
I was, and now I'm back again.
They have a bed right next to our bench. They have a cot set up because they know they can't stop him.
I like to imagine they take him all the way to put him out on his bed in the hospital. The moment they put him down, he instantly gets up and runs back.
Oh my god, yeah!
He's just...
Can we get eyeballs for this man? I just realized who reminds me of. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Petin the Dark Clown. Oh, interesting.
Sounds terrible.
Sir, you were marking out a dance routine on the witness stand. You don't get to call anyone ridiculous. Yes, Julie.
Julie is right.
Julie is right.
Here's Sherlock Holmes himself. What are you doing here, great detective?
He seems so mad. Like, what are you doing here?
I kinda hope you died.
Oh yeah, Aaron, have you heard of the game Party Animals? That might be a fun sub-game to play together. Yes, I have heard of it. I think it's on my wish list actually on Steam. I saw Katie play it, I think, if I remember correctly. I think like it was during Summer Games Fest where I think the final trailer dropped, and I thought like, oh my god, this looks ridiculously great. Like, and I put it on my wish list. I have not played it yet, but it looks a lot of fun. What say you in your defense? Laughs in Macarena. Laughs in macaroni. Yeah, and for those in chat, we do have a new sub goal. So 20 subscriptions to the channel, like gift subs, I think, or new subscriptions, I think. I don't remember. I don't know how it sets up. We'll do a November sub-only thing. So, like, a game night, or whatever y'all want, essentially. I'll give y'all a vote on it. But don't feel obligated to gift if you cannot give. Take care of your own finances first. That is the most important.
Your unusual haunts are the filthy back streets of the capital, are they not?
Ooh! Van Zeiks! No, you do not!
Mr. Reaper, it's been too long.
Finance in this economy? Hey, those are two different majors, Yolf. We don't fuck with the economics department here. We don't like them.
And I see your complexion has worsened since last we met.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Please calm down the cat fight. We were actually looking for a murderer.
This is exactly what Bandit wants, though. He wants the cattiness of a trial, though.
Back and forth.
Oh, and Rinosuke is like, oh, shit. He does know Lord Van Zeiks, then. Well, I have to say something like that in any case.
Mr. Sholmes, please do not attack the vampire or his complexion.
Please do not make him kill all of us. We like our lives.
I would like to leave the room with some witnesses.
Yes. They're gonna start pulling each other's hair in a moment. Sits down with a cup of tea. Continue. Don't forget the popcorn, Susie.
Though you may be heralded as a great detective by the population at large, that does not give you the right to come and go in my courtroom as you see fit.
Susie, could you write down in things to do for a possible Ryland eating popcorn emote idea, please, and thank you. If I may, my lord. Mr. Sholmes' newly developed scientific method has helped us to uncover vital clues in this case already.
Clues, you say?
Have you not been paying attention, Judge? How do you not?
Wait.
What have you been
As long
doing
as
for the
you-
last, 4 days of this trial? Jesus
Every time
fuck.
he's off screen, he's just like sleeping.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
It's been 6 hours.
Oh god. If they were wearing earrings, they would be pulled out. Yeah. Right, eating popcorn, my beloved.
I call them skin prints, my lord.
Sir, when you say it like that, it just sounds wrong.
It does sound very
It sounds so wrong.
My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method of which we are able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activity.
Activities! Extracurricular activities.
Gas pipe activities. Okay, that's a weird way to
Okay,
describe that.
that's a phrase. that just fuck.
Oh. You know about my gas pipe activity? You need only a small sample of something the individual has previously touched to make an indicator solution.
Oh, so that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna find something that Selden had touched before, and then spray the room to figure out where else he touched something a lot. Okay. I see the line of logic now. Okay.
In your case, sir, I use the teacup you've been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
what am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time?
Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Sholmes. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Saseki-san's room. We need a sample to help locate Selden's loot that's hidden in his old room. What form would the sample take?
Before I tell you what to present, I told you this in last stream, about the noodler, if you want that or not. It's basically just an achievement badge. It's alright if you don't want it.
Oh, yeah. So what's for the achievement again?
Whenever we present a person, we basically just have to present not the person that we're supposed to, and we earn the accolade.
Ah, okay. So is this present a person?
Yes it is.
Okay. We will need something of Selden's in order to create the indicator solution to find his loot. And something the convict owned happens to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record.
Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. So, which particular person do you have in mind? From whom can we obtain a possession of the late convict Selden?
Sholmes himself.
How did you know?
Isn't it Shamsphere himself?
No.
Well, I do need to present someone wrong anyway to get the achievement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let me just double check to make sure I don't have the achievement already.
Okay. Perfectly fine. Called the Noodler. We present on Zeiks.
Ah, oh, see. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the achievement yet, obviously. Because I didn't realize it was for this specific chapter. Okay. Present Von Zeiks?
It is you.
Unless if it is Von Zeiks.
It is not.
Okay. Alright, so I'll present Von Zeiks for points.
A what, pray, does a said person possess that could be applicable to our purpose? Let's hear your new and improved powers of reasoning at work, my dear fellow. Dear me, your left eye just switched. Are you currently concocting an elaborate excuse?
Yes.
Some clever Japanese joke with a wet noodle eye, though.
You got me! Alright, achievement unlocked. Oh, it's actually a rare achievement. Nice. So 10% or less of people on Steam have the achievement. Nice. Alright, we need to reconsider this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Is it Soseki?
No.
Olive?
It is not. Yes.
Okay, I might have been able to make this connection like forever ago, but I just don't remember.
Yeah, that's alright.
Ooh, you're more than halfway to VIP. Nice, Kara. Very nice.
Take that!
Miss Green.
Ah, me? What do you want with me?
Oh my god. The guy's face looking at her.
The key around your neck, if you please. Oh, it's the key.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. Ah.
The key to the
Oh,
whole
his
face.
face!
Yes, see? He's just like, what the fuck?
No, so she's not nothing. She doesn't have anything to do with the soap. The soap was something completely different. So he killed her fiance, and she went into his room because she was all like, "You took something important from me, so I'm gonna take something important from you." So she took the key that was belonged from Selden, his cellmate, because they were cellmates. I just want to frame the soap on everyone. The soap, Susie, the soap has nothing to do with this now. We are long past the soap, my dear.
Sorry?
Oh no! That
key,
face! That bitch!
Give me the key.
That key belonged to Selden.
Oh my god, they were sounding.
Oh my god, they're so handsome! There will be remnants of secretions from the man's skin on its surface that we can use. Why would you say it that way, Rinnosuke?
Secretions, why?
Why say it that way?
Very true. Please never say secretions again.
That is the sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Sholm's skin print seeker. The SPS, if you will. And find out exactly what Selden touched in the room he used to rent.
Mr. Shamspear, as one great to another, I assure you. If the late convict's hall is hidden somewhere in his former lodgings, I shall uncover it in no more than 30 minutes.
That phrasing exists, and that is the nicest way I could say that. So, Mr. Shamspear, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you'll never get your hands on Selden's stolen wealth.
Selden wealth.
In that case, I'll gladly let Mr. Sholmes have this key.
No, give the key to me. The detective shan't have it.
I remember saying, because I watched the VOD, I remember saying that they should be, like, put on opposite ends of, like, the witness bench.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Sholm really should be in the middle right now.
Gregson should be in the middle.
You know what? Fair enough, actually.
They're gonna need new beams and carpets in this courthouse after this, I swear. It's over, Mr. Shamspear.
No. No.
Sammy, welcome! Good to have you. Welcome on in. How are you doing? You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt.
Whoa.
It's me. Oh god! Wait! Is this confetti?!
Despair. Be thy name.
What the fuck?!
So she's
Man
a
just
confetti
shat
cannon.
confetti. Jesus fuck. Oh, the hat's gone.
Oh, he's not dead.
And his
okay.
jewels! Because he's been exposed as a sham.
He's a liar and a sham.
I never intended to kill the man. I just...
Oh my fucking god, he fucking dead.
I just wanted to drive him out of the room, that's all.
Man, just shat confetti. What the fuck did I come back to? You came back to a confession combat. Those splits were a sight to see. So you'd have time to find the convict's haul of stolen goods.
Yet after you had killed the young man, you still didn't move into the room. I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused.
Why?
It was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing.
Mr. Garrett really had a lot to put up with.
And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then this Japanese fellow swooped in at just the right moment to sign the new lease.
Poor Mr. Natsume. What unfortunate timing.
And 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road, when the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally had my chance, but it wasn't to be. No, the scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day.
Hold on, I'm just checking something. Oh, you can't actually change audio volume, which sucks.
That's
Like, you
dumb.
either turn the music completely off or it's on. Damn. And if I remember rightly, Mr. Sholmes spent the whole day in there reading books.
I couldn't even enter the room, let alone search for the loot.
Which is why, on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, he once again tried your trick of blowing air into the gas pipe that feeds the stove in his room.
Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
William Shamsphere. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Okay, is this confirmation that Von Zeiks is a Shakespeare buff? Is this the confirmation that we needed for
It's
this?
confirmation that he's cultured.
Yeah, he's cultured. Bro paid attention in English class, where I did not.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Man,
Damn,
she's
Green.
cold. She's so angry. Yes, one of my people. Love that she's still in a box. Man still alive during Shakespeare, probably. Maybe, yeah.
I forget what year this is supposed to be.
I don't know.
Well, if he's a vampire, then yes.
Yes.
At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget our conversation the night before Duncan died.
Oh, so this is the, boyfriend.
Yeah, do you want me to voice him? Or...
Yeah, you can voice him.
The gas supply in my new lodgings are a complete disaster, you know, Olive?
The gas supply?
Yes, the stove always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason.
That's no joke.
They say it's the convict's curse.
Oh, Duncan, please, don't stay there. I don't care how cheap it is.
Alright then, if it's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place.
There are spare rooms at my house. Why don't you leave that horrible room tonight?
No, I better not. We said we'd wait until we graduated before we told our parents, remember?
But that was the last time we ever spoke. That very night, he fell victim to the gas. If only I'd known it was going to happen, I'd have insisted he left that horrible room that instant. But instead, all I've been left with is a bitter regret. I stopped going to school, but something kept drawing me back to the house on Briar Road. I saw a stooped Eastern-looking man with a mustache coming out of the house one day when I was there. He walked up the road to Grub's Grubbery for some food, so I followed him and sat myself down next to him. He had some watery-looking soup and started to pick a quarrel with the publican.
The place is cursed, I tell you, cursed! The ghost of that convict who used to live there, trying to suffocate me! I wake up in the middle of the night, freezing to death, because the stove has gone out. The room's full of gas, and I can hardly breathe. But the pipes have been checked, no problem there. It's like, I'm the problem. That's what they're thinking.
But how could that be? Duncan was gone, and now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse? Then I remembered a rumor I heard about how the gas companies go around investigating the gas installations.
A rumor? Oh, you mean...
Yes, everybody's heard the stories, it seems, about how they go around checking the pipes.
How anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipework.
Okay, friends. Phantoms, I'm heading to bed because I've been taking sleeping pills and they ain't going to abuse themselves. Good night, Spandit. Appreciate you. Have a good
Goodbye.
sleeps.
Have a good one.
That's when it started. A little flicker of doubt in the back of my mind that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident, though? Once I had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. It plagued me day and night. So I bought this at one of the black markets in the East End.
Black market?
I've never been, just heard people talk about them. And you really can buy anything you can think of there. In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. I had to find out one way or another. Was Duncan's death an accident, or was it murder?
And your chosen method for establishing the truth was simple, but highly effective. Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected the man of tampering with, and wait.
Hey, Brendan. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. If Mr. Shamsphere was innocent, nothing would come of what you'd done. But if he was guilty, he would pay for his crimes dearly.
Found out the name of the man I suspected, William Shamsphere. And I wrote him this little note. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th.
Oh no! You're not feeling well? Oh no, Brendan, I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully, sending you some healing vibes, my friend. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Don't tell anyone else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. If he'd done it, I knew that would worry him enough so he'd be sure to go. So I waited to see if it worked.
And of course, Mr. Shamsphere followed the instructions to the letter.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away. So I smeared a good amount of poison I'd bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying that the devil's work wouldn't be done, and that was all just some wild fantasy. Actually, no.
Okay, this is actually a good place to stop for a 5-minute break. Because it's time to go get water, time to go get food, go to the bathroom, all that good shit. So we'll be back in roughly 5 or so minutes. So don't forget, do your self-care things. We'll be back to see what the fuck Olive is here saying. Actually, no, that's not what I did. I did something else. But we'll be back in 5 minutes to see you all soon. Hello, friends. Grant will be back in a second. He's still muted on...
I forgot I was muted.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, hey, you're muted. I figured you were still doing things, so yeah. Also, I said I was getting a cookie. I accidentally got a brownie instead. Yay. Yes, give your pets boops for me as well. Alright, let's jump back into this. Yeehaw. Yeehaw rodeo. Alright. So what do you mean olive green by actually no? That's not what happened.
All the time praying that the devil's work would be done, and that the culprit would just get his just
deserts. What? English hard. What? The culprit would get his just deserts.
Maybe it's something to do with her accent, maybe? I don't know.
I need a British person. I need a British person.
That the devil's work would be done, and that the culprit would get his just deserts.
It's British? For what, Susie?
Maybe it's American.
I honestly thought they just misspelled desserts.
Maybe just deserts.
It's like getting their comeuppance. That's such a weird expression. That's so weird. Getting what they deserve. Yeah, it's just a weird way to put it. What? That makes no sense to my brain.
I was thinking it was just misspelling, because I thought there was 2 S's.
No, deserts is like the Sahara Desert. Desserts has 2 S's. And it's what I'm eating right now. I'm eating a brownie for dessert. It's very British. Okay, so that makes sense. They're in England. It makes sense, but like...
England.
Yeah, I would not have figured that out. I would be like, okay, localization fuck up, but like, thanks for the context. I had the croissant loving me when I was playing Control earlier. Oh yes, Jazzy. One of my favorite titled missions in Borderlands 2 was just desserts for desert deserters. It's pronounced as the pudding desserts. So, like, dessert with 2 S's. Not desert. Right? I'm confused. Alright, moving on. Oh, and we're gonna flash around the courtroom. Our eyes are shining.
About to cry.
Three days ago.
Oh, jeez, we've been in trial that long? Holy shit.
12:15. You were the first to in the dark. For me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward.
Well, that's how it always seems in these trials, doesn't it, Judge?
I was about to throw you out of court because of how easy this was.
Welcome to Britain, we don't give a fuck with words. I'm a desert-dwelling dessert lover. Hey, I feel that, but I don't live in a desert.
Yes, my lord. I certainly never imagined the depths of depravity that we should subsequently find lurking behind the scenes.
It has been a long road, my Napoleon's friend.
Oh, Kama, thank you for thanking Susie for your gift sub. We love when our friends thank their gift sub givers. I know you're on a boat, so, like, I forgive you for not thanking immediately. You're on a boat. If you ever get a gift sub to the channel, be sure to always thank the person who gifted it to you. Because we're just kind individuals like that. Oh, yes.
And one I certainly didn't envisage walking with you.
Yeah, because towards the end, he was like, alright, I need to know, like, what happened. Like, he kind of, like, was, like, helping us in a way.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, together, we have reached the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Miss Green,
Yes, my lord.
you will henceforth be stripped of your freedom. As punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shakespeare.
Yes, I know.
And you, Mr. Shakespeare, you will be tried for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood. And the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Soseki Natsume here present. I didn't get loot.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes?
Yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friends stopped me
From ending your life by drinking what was left in the poison bottle?
it wasn't myself. Can't even really remember what I was going through in my mind. To be or not to be, I suppose. That's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems.
Not glad she does look like a murderer. Justice has been served.
I really feel bad for Green here.
I do feel bad.
I think the judge is fair, though.
Yeah.
He is following the law. I hope he gives her somewhat of a reduced sentence because it does seem more like a crime of passion, but...
And also, like, her attempt wasn't to kill him.
I think it was. I don't think it was to him specifically, just to whoever was trying to kill Soseki, because she thinks whoever killed Duncan is trying to kill Soseki. So she's just like, well, if I put poison on here, then it's gotta kill him, right?
Yeah.
Or whoever's doing it.
Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Miss Green. And I'm glad of all you and chat being here, too. And existing. I love you.
Appreciate the viewership and the watching of the stuff that we get into on games.
That, too, but also because your life matters and you're valuable and wonderful people.
You are all worth it.
And I like to believe that it's a blessing Mr. Shakespeare didn't die when he ingested the poison. For your sake, at the very least. Oh yeah, because she the one they get tried for murder as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because of you, I chose life, not death. And now you've made the truth come out at last. Really, I can't thank you enough.
Good on you, Green.
Oh, Miss Green.
Mr. Soseki Natsume. Yes, my lord? The court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter. Accordingly, I would call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty. We are in full agreement, my lord. In that case, I hereby declare the defendant not guilty. Go have a party.
Oh
Eat
look, it's
sandwiches.
more confetti that
Confetti.
Shakespeare is just shitting out of his ass.
What we didn't know is Shakespeare is the one that provides.
Oh
the
my god,
confetti.
yeah. Now we know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Court is adjourned. I am going to
Thank
go eat.
God. Thank God. 23rd of February, 3:24 p.m. The Old Bailey, defendants, antechamber. I no longer want sad, happy confetti.
Oh yes, yes, at last. Again, I'm free. Divine justice duly done.
He's doing some yoga poses over there.
Divine justice. My dear fellow, if there were any divine justice in this world, you would shave that
Oh
mustache.
my god! Shoals, please! Fireworks indoors, very brave, yes.
I love shows.
No, this has nothing to do with my mustache.
Yeah, tell him this, Soseki.
Some say that a luxuriant mustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Sholmes.
Lacumscund Missionario Esquire. Once again.
Remember when he was like, I need a lawyer, and we're like, bro, we are a lawyer?
But I need a good lawyer.
Oh god, he's practicing for his class.
Yeah.
You saved me from doom.
Again. Very happy to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations on your acquittal. Your second in almost as many days.
Please don't get arrested again.
Please don't let third time be the charm, please.
I was first acquainted with and gained affection for English literature whilst in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore fruit of that literature.
Spider, thank you for the water redeem. Grant, make sure to drink water as well. Thank you, Spider. Much appreciated for
Thank you.
hydrating our vocal folds. So I have to go to the bathroom in another 40 minutes from now. The mustache twitch.
Only the city of bricks and mortar become my prison. High as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to pull up.
You've had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Hold on. Just pulling up your audio a tad.
Am I too quiet?
Yeah, but like I can adjust volume on my end, so it's just the game volume is so overpowering, and I can't lower the game volume, so I have to up your volume and then lower my computer audio.
I feel that frustration. There might be a way to do it via the volume mixer, but that's like complicated.
Yeah, I'd rather
but
not
a week
fuck with it.
Understandable. But a week ago now, I dragged you out of that dark and dingy room of yours, did I not?
You did, and I've seen more of life in this week than in all my years to date. I wish
Yeah,
to go back to
in
that
the
place.
prison cell. Oh,
I saw a rat in there
jeez.
once.
Oh god.
And for the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of the English that's so far been hiding from me behind the wall of fog, and I want to go home.
Soseki, that's just the UK for you. He said that, like, living through books isn't the goal. Yeah.
My dear fellow, there's nothing special about the true face of the English, as you put it. Wheresoever one goes in the world, humans are human. There are few genuine differences.
Yes, I think you're right. I finally started to see that, and I've come to understand something. I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. It made me see that whatever our nationality, we humans all have the same hopes and fears. We're all just doing our best to live.
Sholmes is 100% right. He is. Well said. I've come to feel the same way.
Sasaki just be dropping wisdom.
Yeah.
I made a decision too. I'm going to cut short my study tour here and return to Japan.
Why is he placing
Please.
his hands like he's gonna like snap his neck? His own neck.
He's just like, I know a way to fast travel respawn.
Start over, new game. That's his final trick. What?
Just when we become friends here in England, what a terrible shame.
Oh, Sasato, don't cry over this man, please. I don't want to have to get him tried for a third time.
How old is Sasaki?
I don't know. I don't have access to the court record anymore, so I can't see how old he is. You could probably find a wiki if you're curious.
Oh, I know, that does tug at my heartstrings. It really does. But I've decided I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own.
Oh, good for him. He needs to find a fainting couch fast.
A novel of sorts, I suppose.
About his
I
2
sh-
times being in trial in a courtroom, in an English courtroom.
Oh my, so you'll be creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume? How wonderful!
Oh, well, no, I mean, I once presumed to call it literature.
Oh shit, he's writing fanfiction!
And thus,
He's gonna write
Sherlock
fanfiction about Naruto!
and thus Sherlock Holmes kissed Naruto and said, my beloved.
By the
He
way,
just
he's
writes,
33.
was arrested, had tea, the end.
At deviant. Why not? That is precisely the definition, Mr. Mustache.
Oh my god, Sholmes.
I suppose you're right, yes. It will, in a way, be literature.
Oh jeez, this is just furthering my point about the fanfiction. Von Zeke's fanfiction? I mean, yes.
Daddy Von Zeiks then took off it. But as of now, all I know is that I'd like to try my hand at writing. I have no delusions of grandeur.
GMs be writing for D&D stuff be like,
Yeah.
I, for one, would love to read your work.
well, all things considered, it may be for the best. After all, you've had once again emerged victorious.
So passionate, what is and isn't literature?
From a battle with the Reaper.
Ah, that's very true.
And there is no salvation for a person in the dock when the Reaper is the prosecutor.
Why are y'all scaring this man? Y'all need to stop. Why
What
are
you're
y'all
saying is I need
scaring
to
this
run.
man? We just got him calm. He was talking about how he's gonna write some Von Zeke's fan fiction, and now here we are getting him all worked up again. Like, look at him looking around. Like, y'all, why? Stop it.
He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home, write some literature, maybe, you know, do some writing, and they're like, yeah, but like no one escapes the Reaper, so like he's probably gonna try to kill you.
Bro, if he dies, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna rage quit. We just started replaying this. I will rage quit.
Well, we know he doesn't die anytime soon because
Jeez.
the desire to return post haste to the perceived safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
Von Zeke's ex Reaper fanfic? Yes. Reaper from Overwatch fanfic? Yes. A conversation with an English major simulator?
My goodness, yes! Faced with such a terrifying prospect. Nobody would consider that
Dicks.
cowardly, I'm quite sure.
And Death rode in on a black horse and offered him tea.
But that's not why I'm leaving. I mean it.
Objection!
Objection.
I assume Rinosuke said that. And that was the case that we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now. Oh, this might be, Susato speaking. Sasaki-san did indeed return to Japan and submit a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading that report that Professor Mikotoba was prompted to visit the scholar. And barely any time later, Sasato-san was given the news... Oh, no, so this is Naruhodo speaking. Sasato-san was given the news that she must return to Japan as well, on the back of a telegram stating falsely that her father had fallen gravely ill. The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial on the following day.
Oh, come on.
Jeez. The day that we uncovered the loot, hidden by the now deceased convict in his former lodgings.
Oh no, we forgot about what the loot was actually there. We haven't looked at the loot yet.
Yeah, we haven't looked at it yet. He's waltzing back into the courthouse and asking for another case. Oh, hey! Hey, girl! Hey, Barbie! Oh, look at the cat! Oh, look at the cat. 24th of February, 10:13 a.m. Mr. Natsume's room. I'm gonna take a bite of my brownie. Give me a second here.
Is it gonna be a dead body?
Oh, God.
Is that what this is gonna be? It's gonna be a dead body.
I sure hope they brought the police with them when they do this.
They open up the wall and it's just like, here guys, here's like a decade-old body. Good luck.
Mary, how are you? Welcome. Sir, please store your books
Maddie.
properly. I am gonna scream.
Oh
God, he's got the goggles on. He is serious.
At least he has his coat on still.
No, but at least like when he took off the coat when he's at his like actual lodgings, like he actually looks like nicely dressed underneath.
He does. That's why I'm worried that he looks good.
Oh, well done, Mr. Sholmes. How very marvelous of you. Oh, I'm sorry, was watching someone do a Halo ODST speedrun and lost track of time. No worries, Mirror. Appreciate you being here regardless. I have a grant with me.
How well may we?
To uncover the secret hiding place in just one day. I thought he said he could do it in 30 minutes. What?
Maybe
Bruh.
that meant to only do the skin indication.
It's literally like when we tell our students, like, oh yeah, like, students expect us to turn, like, paperwork around in, like, half a day. It's like, no, you must wait 5 to 8 business days for this to be processed. And they're like, but what do you mean you can't do it in a half hour? And I'm like, well, because I'm busy with other students. You're not the only student I see. Wasn't it supposed to take 30 minutes?
You're right. You were absolutely right.
Naruhodo calling the shit out is like,
Yeah.
my beloved.
So what you're telling me is that Holmes has also had the best learned the idea of bluffing in court.
Yes.
As I believe I told you, my dear fellow, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. Wouldn't you agree? Greg's
I'm
God,
glad
he's
he has
here.
the detective with him. I'm so glad he has the inspector with him. Oh, geez, the man with the chips! Oh, Iris!
Gregsy's been happily munching in agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Happily? I think perhaps humorously might be closer to the truth. The never-ending chips bouquet. Yes, indeed.
So it transpires the man fashioned a hiding place in the ceiling.
Oh, interesting. And what's in it? What exactly is the loot?
A dead body.
Oh god, I hope not.
Let us look then, if you're ready. Let's examine the late burglar's hall.
What the? What is that? It's bones, dude.
Oh, it's a
Oh!
bloody circlet. Okay,
It's a collar. Or a belt?
maybe.
Oh, no, it's a collar. It's a collar, but it's got
Oh,
blood
it's
on
a
it.
What's that symbol?
It's not the initials of Van Zeiks. Oh, it's a B! Barak? That's his first name.
Maybe.
Barack Von Zeiks?
Barak von Zeiks, yep.
I need to find my never-ending chip bouquet and acquire it. Why, ceiling cat! It looks to be some sort of neckband or collar. A collar?
Man,
It's huge,
Eric is-
though.
Eric is in some kinky shit, I guess.
And look at all the gemstones set in it. I can see why it's claimed to be the worth £1,000. Perhaps I could have it as a belt. Oh, have you noticed on the inside there? There's some dark stains.
I'm sure it's just wine.
Sure, it's just wine.
It's just Bear Zeeks wine.
I mean, he would be the one to have a collar. Sorry, I spilled my dinner on it. Julie. You don't think they could be blood, do you? I mean, there's quite a lot of it. On second thoughts, perhaps I won't have it as a belt. Then of course there's this emblem here. A large letter B and a small crown. What does it signify? What does it signify, do you think?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
I want to see to scale how big this thing is. Because they're saying it's a collar, but they're saying it's a big collar. So maybe like a dog collar?
Gray, look at the little, like, bunny and mouse on her backpack.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, it's so cute.
I know. She's adorable. I love her.
It's...
Slurping the wine out of the collar. So that's where my strawberry jam went. No wine goes to waste. I mean, Iris wanted to use it as a belt. Yeah, so I'm wondering, like, how big it is. So maybe it's a dog collar?
Yeah.
Because, like, I think I remember seeing, like, a flash forward to, like, a case about, like, a dog or something. Or, like, a hellhound. I think. I don't remember.
That's an awfully, like... What's the word I'm looking for?
Specific.
Ambitious thing to steal a collar for Von Zieg's dog.
Yeah.
I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before, you know. Where could it be?
That's enough of that, I think.
Oh god, he's not
okay.
having it.
Serious Sholmes.
What? What's the matter with Sholmes? Oh, the color is drained from his face. Oh, so he's seen it before. He might know where it's from.
This is... Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, oughtn't you?
Ought you, I think.
It could be valuable evidence, after all. Must keep it safely under lock and key.
Wait, is it his collar? No, he doesn't have a B in his name. But maybe, like, he does have history with Von Zeiks. So it could be, like, he knows what the collar is and where it's from.
I'm very curious to what exactly, like, it would be used for.
Yeah, because they say, like, they said it looked like a collar, but too big. Like, it was a huge collar. So it makes me wonder, like, if it's for an animal or something. Or maybe, like, a belt for, like, someone who's more petite. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Get your grubby hands off that, you lot, and hand it over now.
Hey, you don't have to tell us twice, Gregson. Just have to ask.
Grubby hands.
Greg, please give me the cone of chips. I'll give you 10 pounds. I never seen a collar that large before, and all those jewels look to be extremely valuable. But that's not what stopped the most to me. At least, not once I noticed it. Those dark marks on the inside of the collar, those stains. Could they really have been blood? It's either B or
wine.
G. I think it's a B. It looks like a B.
I think it looks like a B, yeah.
Well, that was a funny case, wasn't it? It's all buttoned up now.
And you look very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I was starting to wonder why I could use it as a basis for this month's story in the magazine. But this case would be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
We're talking about the latest installment of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
The mystery of the knife in the midst, and the mustache man in the convict's curse, perhaps.
Oh.
I can make it a 2-part story.
Oh, I can't wait! I keep forgetting she's the ultimate fangirl.
A word, please, Iris.
I'm gonna have to go blow my nose soon, because I feel it like I'm getting congested.
Yes? What is it, Hurley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
What? Why not? It's a great case.
Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your 2 titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, he's covering tracks. He doesn't. He wants us to
And
lay
so it
low
was
for some
that the
reason.
second of Souseki-san's cases became buried in obscurity.
I was not prepared for voice acting. Hello?
So,
Now, looking back, I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Sholmes forbade Iris from publishing the story.
Why?
It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened and would happen.
Suddenly built-in voice acting.
For it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl again, with an incident that took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
So this is gonna lead into the next case. And yay! Yay! A year and a day later, we finished the trial.
Yay!
Yay!
a bit of time.
Oh wait. I want to know what British voice that is. I need to know if they've been in British classics on IMDb. I don't know if it's British. The voice, because Susie wants to know who voiced Naruhodo. But I don't think it to me it doesn't sound British. It almost sounds like a blend of like British and like perhaps a Japanese accent. Because Naruhodo is supposed to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Or he is Japanese. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I need to go blow my nose, so like keep them entertained.
Hi everybody, I'm here to say, we're here to play Great Ace Attorney. Trying to look up who voiced Reinosuke. Mark Takeshi Ota was Reinosuke's English voice actor. Oda is a Japanese German, apparently, that lived in Great Britain for the past 9 years. So, it is interesting. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anybody else that's voice acted.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you
Hi.
for keeping chat company.
It's no problem.
Yeah, I don't know why my
Chat is
nose is
very
like suddenly
nice.
like all stuffy. I don't know why. I'll have the heat on.
That's something I'm gonna have to worry about is the heat pretty soon, I think. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Hello, chat.
I told them I found the name for the voice actor for.
I know, I have my headset on.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be called Episode 3, The Return of the Great Departed Soul.
Nope.
Because
Well, that
don't they
was
go back to
interesting.
Japan? Or Sasato goes back to Japan.
End of the century great
Yes.
exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it. Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park.
This must be the World's Fair.
Welcoming
Yeah, I think so.
over 50
Or their version.
million visitors. The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations and ended on a note of resounding success. But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter. For from the shadows, it was he who earnestly unearthed the facts of the case. And like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park, Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the crystal tower itself, brought the truth to light.
Susie, not Susie, Mary, I'll give you some sushi slippers to help keep your feet
Sushi
warm.
slippers.
Yeah, they're little like slippers that have sushi on them. They're really cute. I got them from Walmart. I don't wear them often, but granted, it hasn't been warm enough or cold enough to. I wonder if this is gonna be a Sholmes centric one.
I saw which characters are going to be in there, and it looks like Sholmes is in here at some point. I can't tell you how much.
Oh, so I guess like Naruhodo's like still again playing character. Okay. Let's go, game.
There's a
Hurry
bunch
up.
of interesting characters in this one, it seems.
I'm excited. I need gloves, I think. Get some fingerless ones. The ones that don't like have the nubs cut out. Like I have a pair.
There's one that I'm very interested to see who the heck that person is.
Susie, like these might be great for you.
Hex is in order.
These are what I wear like sometimes during the winter. I bought these last winter. They have like little nubs. I got like a pack of 3, and they have grippies on them as well.
Oh, those look cute.
Thank you. Bought them off Amazon. Susie, I can send you the link. Just remind me if you want them.
I do like how it has the thingies.
Yeah, it's for like when it gets like really cold. And but like I'm gaming or like typing, so I need to have the finger access, but like my hand, the palm of my hand is cold. So yeah, they just feel a bit like wonky because it's like extra fabric and I'm not used to it. But like other than that, it serves its purpose.
I'm gonna have to get my space heater out soon, I think.
Bless, I can translate to British Amazon.
Hope the game didn't freaking crash.
I mean, we did save.
We did.
We did
so we
save.
can just load back. It's taking its time.
I just hope I don't have to revalidate the files, man.
Oh, I hope not either. God.
I mean, thankfully, like, I'm pretty sure it's not like Cyberpunk where it's a massive game. So it shouldn't, like, if I have to revalidate the files, it should be fine.
How's the DLC, by the way?
DLC's good. How spoilery do you want?
I'm probably never gonna buy it because I beat it already and I uninstalled it, so I'm probably never gonna get the DLC.
Oh, the main game?
Yeah, I beat the main game.
Nice. Yeah, the DLC just gives me very like it doesn't feel like something V would do, and this is something I talked to Susie about last night. Because it's like, we don't know the political climate of the NUSA, so we're, as the player, expected to make, like, conclusions of, like, oh yeah, V would, like, do something to protect his country, blah, 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 but, like, we don't know, like, how V feels about, like, the political climate, or we don't know enough about the political climate to know, so it just feels very, like, out of character for, at least the V that I am playing as, it feels very out of character.
Right.
For him. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Can I exit to my menu? No, I can't.
I guess just X out of the game and try to restart it. Like restart the game.
I'll have to task manager it.
Yeah.
To force quit. Force quit. Okay. Then we're on properties, install files, verify. Shouldn't take too long. It's only like a 6 GB game, so it shouldn't take too long to verify files. Yeah. Should be fine. And it's probably like I haven't played the game in so long, like, that's probably why. Yeah. DLC is good, but has flaws definitely. Susie's already beaten the Cyberpunk DLC. I'm still so mad I saved over a major point in the DLC that I wanted to go back to. I know. Gives you a reason to like make a new character, Susie. Cause like you can make a new game and start right where the DLC will start. Or like right when you get access to the DLC. And it'll give you like all of the like perk points and shit you probably would have earned up to that point. So you could do that. And you do have Corpo V. You do have Corpo V. So.
Oh, good.
Corpo V, my second playthrough was on Corpo V.
Yeah. That's actually who I chose to play first.
I did Street Kid because I saw another friend do Street Kid, so I went with Street Kid. I should have done Corpo V first, but oh well.
I forget who suggested it to me, but somebody suggested it to me, and that's the reason why I did it.
I know we talked about it, but I don't know if we talked about that. Okay, we're at 77% of verifying files. Corpo V slays Kara. Love Corpo V.
The emotes.
And while we're taking this time, I will remind that our upcoming schedule, sorry that it's a little bit out of date. Monday, tomorrow night, so we're going to be returning back to Hades for real this time, I promise. Thursday is going to be the continuation of Resident Evil 4 Remake going into Chapter 12. Instead of Saturday, on Friday is when we will be playing more Cyberpunk DLC. And then Sunday, pending that schedules align, as hopefully they should, we'll be playing some more Great Ace Attorney. Alright, so 7 files failed to validate. Okay, that's probably why it broke. Okay.
No.
Well, no, it just downloaded everything, so we should be good.
Okay.
You need to install video codec WM video decoder. What?
Don't ask me, man. I don't know the files.
Hold on. Hold on, so let me load in. I'm not going to share screen just yet. I just want to make sure I get into the stuff before I share screen.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Or this is just the intro thing again, but I'll share my screen.
The grand
Alright, so we're
end
gonna
of the
listen to this
century
again.
Great Exhibition of London.
I can't
Surely
pause
there
it. I
is
can't
not
go
a
through
soul
it.
who has failed to hear of it. Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park, welcoming over 50 million visitors. The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note
Codecs are
of
beloved. I hope I don't have to
resounding
download
success.
one.
But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter. For from the shadows, it was he who earnestly
Please, game, do not
unearthed
cock block
the
us.
facts of the case.
Hi, Jupe. Welcome. How are
And
you?
like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park.
We're doing some Great
Sholmes'
Ace Attorney
brilliant
Chronicles
deductions,
tonight.
as clear and lofty as
So
the
some
Crystal
good voice
Tower
acting.
itself brought the truth
Or
to
at least, I hope it's good. I hope y'all are enjoying it. Glad to hear you're okay. Doing alright. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here at the showground of the Great Exhibition, which is absolutely packed with people.
I'm doing good, Jupe. I got to do some, I had to go do work today. I'm getting comp time for it, so I'm taking off on Friday, which is nice. But I have so much shit I need to do tomorrow.
The weather is unusually fine, and we're about to witness a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Oh god.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th century will see steam engines and electrical power dominate the world.
Oh god, who is this? And who's the guy on the
William and
left?
I guess one of these are William and the other one is Turner.
Oh yeah, William and Turner on the box.
Yeah.
Horse-drawn carts will give
That was-
way
I guess.
to the motor car. Ships will sprout wings and take to the skies. And today, we showcase even more advanced technology. A glimpse into the future.
Oh god, is it a time travel machine?
A world first. A demonstration of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine.
Oh god, what?
What is this? Is this electric chair time? Like what is this?
Kinesis machine?
That's just words. Those are just words.
Someone translate.
High electrical.
A man
I guess
will
moving
literally
machine?
be disassembled by a pulse of high voltage electricity and beamed to another location.
Oh,
Dude,
a
this has murder
teleportation.
written all over it.
And here I made a giant gun.
Oh god. Oh god. Bro, how about no? What are the? I want to know like the FDA testing on this shit.
This is great. There is no FDA.
I want to know the testing on this.
Whereupon his body will be reassembled by a series of complex calculations exactly
Wanna
as
be the
it
first to
was
try it,
designed.
dude?
Oh god. This sounds like something straight out of Phoenix Wright, or not Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton, honestly.
I don't think even Nikola Tesla would do this. Oh, it's a magician. He's a magician. This is all fake. He's a magician.
Yeah, he's got to be a magician, right?
So it's not actually real.
What the
He's trying
fuck
to
is
get-
that?
In but a few moments from now, this gentleman will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air.
The line between scientist and magician is awfully frail today.
To arrive an instant later on the crystal tower behind you.
That applause.
These noises, man.
Is he okay?
Something tells me this man has never tested this before. Cut 2.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna figure
Well,
out what happened there.
I'm assuming we're gonna arrive at the scene to what happened. That was just like the prelude. Of like, okay, like here's some context, but you were gonna show up at the scene as like either Naruhodo or with Sholmes and then see what had transpired. I'm assuming so. Abracadabra, the man is now dead. Well, Kinesis is usually moving something, so I honestly don't know. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna like raise something up and down, so it was gonna be like lifting things up and down, but no, it's like moving the man from one place to another teleportation wise. And
Yeah. 22nd of October, 9:36 a.m. Sholmes' suite. Well, that went well.
Runo, are you listening?
Oh, sorry. What was that, Iris?
What's the matter with you? You've been miles away all morning.
what are you talking about? He's been 5 feet from you.
Didn't you like what I cooked for breakfast?
Oh, do not make Iris sad, Rhino.
No, that's not it at all. What were we talking about again?
Today's paper is full of news about the Great Exhibition again.
Ah, yes, the Great Exhibition. I'd like to go sometime. But yeah, you're literally, it's like a once-in-a-year opportunity, my dude. You should go. Perhaps even once in a lifetime, honestly.
You're really not your usual self today. You seem very down.
Because his girlfriend's not here.
Don't you agree, Hardy?
Oh god,
Oh,
no!
Oh,
What did you do to this man?
this man is undepressed express.
Did you say something, Iris?
Oh god. Did Sholmes and Naruhodo get into like a fight or something and now they're mad at each other and this is why are they having a boyfriend feud? Is that what's happening?
A lover's quarrel.
A lover's quarrel.
He wanted to take the left side of the bed, and I wanted to take the right side of the bed.
Oh my god, this man is in a mood. Man has not had his coffee yet. Oh my god. Don't you dare insult the girl's most famous pancakes.
Oh gosh, you're even low down.
I can't find my violin again, Iris. We gotta go back to the pawn shop.
I know I got shot there last time, but I promise that won't happen this time.
You might get stabbed. What?
When did you arrive, Mr. Nero?
What? What is happening?
Been here this whole time.
What is happening? He's like, bro, I live here. I've been here for about a half hour. We had breakfast together. What is happening?
What? Why didn't you mention it before?
Oh my god.
I'm
Sir.
trying to voice act here.
Iris, perpetual happiness, Sholmes, a roller coaster of emotions. Bro has ADHD, that's what's happening. The antidepressants kicked in quick. I thought you might have known I was here, you know, because breakfast?
Iris is quite right. You're clearly lacking in vim. So much so I didn't notice your presence.
You're so depressed I didn't even notice you were here. Wow, okay, show me.
You would think it would be the other way around.
God, that's how I feel though sometimes.
Thanks. Gee, thanks.
Of course, I could deduce the reason perfectly well within some simple observations.
Yeah, eating breakfast with somebody. They're literally sitting right there. What? What?
Let's see. Yes, for example, your tousled hair this morning with all its unruly spike. I wish to tussle your hair, Naruto. Clearly can be deduced, therefore, that...
Let me stop you there, Mr. Sholmes, because I think I could see where this is going. My hair always looks like this. It always has. Ever since we first met, in fact.
Oh, really? How interesting. It just doesn't look like a haircut as such, I suppose.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Sir, you couldn't even observe them eating breakfast with you? Thanks again. Okay, this is actually a good place to take our next 5-minute break because the music died down. We're just gonna leave Sholmes perpetually laughing on the screen. No! Stop!
Aww.
Give me options. No! I want the music to stop! Okay, it's
Aw.
fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 5-minute breaky. And we'll come back and we'll see what the fuck is happening between Sholmes and Naruto.
We'll continue the love life.
We'll continue the
Naruto
lovers'
and
quarrel.
Sholmes.
So we'll see you all in 5 minutes. So see you all real soon. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome, Gakfan. Thank you so much for that raid. Much appreciated. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, Got Milk. I do not have milk, but I do have a brownie. You're more welcome to have a brownie. If you don't know who I am, my name is Aaron Gray. I use they, she pronouns. I am a queer variety streamer here on Twitch, and tonight we are playing some Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is a visual novel detective game based in the same universe as Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I am featured with Grant, who is down below.
Hi.
Grant is helping me do some voice acting because there's a lot of characters and I cannot voice them all, or else I would only be doing like 2-hour streams of this.
Yeah. I enjoy doing the voices for you and for other people here.
Yeah,
Fun.
I have a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's fun doing all these silly little voices.
It is. It very much is. So thank you for bringing over that raid. I saw you were playing some Genshin Impact. What were you doing in Genshin? If you're coming in over on that raid, please feel free to let me know what your favorite part of GACFan's stream was today. And GACFan, you're more than welcome to like have a chip on your shoulder and say like what your favorite part is too. And of course, if any of you on that raid need to raid and run, feel free to take care of yourselves, because that is obviously the most important thing, is taking care of your own health. So if you need to step away for a little bit, grab some water, go to the bathroom, do your whole thing, please do that. Please take care of yourselves, my friends. We will be here when you come back. I promise. So yeah. I got back into Genshin after like a year off, and I may be addicted to it again. I started Honkai Star Rail, and then that's also around the same time that I started to have to get ready for con stuff, so I couldn't really fully get into it, but like I would like to return to it at some point. Cause I was having fun with it for like a hot minute. I didn't get very far though. Main story today nearly made me cry. I was very shocked by how good the main story quest was. Oh, good, awesome, glad to hear. Have you played Honkai Star Rail at all, perchance? Munching on Ritz peanut butter cracker sandwiches. Mary, are you gonna share, or are those only for yourself? And you could say they are only for yourself, that's fine. Yes. Sholmes, please show up on my screen. Thank you. Okay. Well, we are in the universe of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're just starting a new case right now, so like, y'all just came at a good time. I am addicted to Honkai. I'll talk about it all day with you if you need a reason to play it again. I don't necessarily need a reason. It's just like finding the time for it, because like there's so many other games that like need my attention, like to do grinding off stream for, like Hades and Cyberpunk. So it's just hard to find that like that lull period of like, okay, like I can get into this game and not like feel like I'm ignoring other games in the process. But yeah, it's definitely a game like I want to go back to and actually like play a little bit more. Because I didn't have a bad experience with it. It's just like I couldn't play it at the time when I started playing it. But yes. All right, are we ready to do the things?
Yes, I am.
All right. All right. It crossed my mind recently that it's been 6 months now.
6 months?
Since I was forbidden from working in court.
You're forbidden?
Yeah. So I've been wondering how much longer I'm going to be banned.
Oh, well, that'll explain why you seem rather glum. Don't you agree, Hurley?
Oh no, he's sad too!
Did you say something, Iris?
Back to moping. What's got him glum?
Don't know.
What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes today? He's back and depressed again. Seems even more down in the dumps than me.
I know, and the great exhibition has opened. You'd think he'd be excited. Oh, why don't we all go see it together?
I want to, of course I do, but I can't. Not for the time being.
Is he also banned? I wonder if he also got like told like he can't do investigative stuff or something. I don't know.
You think he's banned from there because of what, something he did previously?
Maybe.
And
Von Zeiks was like, stop it. Out of my courthouse. Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because I'm a great detective after all.
This man's name is Sholmes? Yes. Herlock Sholmes.
Yeah.
This game series is so good, GACFan. It's so good.
It is. I love it.
We took a year break from it, or like I took a year break from it, because like this game, yes, Herlock.
Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes. So we played, so the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is actually 2 games in 1. So we finished the first game and started the second game, which is the game we're playing now. And I was just so tired of playing it that I was like, I can't play this anymore. But like, I really wanted to finish it at some point. I just couldn't do it in that moment. I didn't want to like push myself to play it, because I did want to enjoy it. So we took a year off, like literally a year and a day off. And then I messaged Grant the other week and was like, hey, do you want to bring this back? He's like, sure. So here we are.
Yeah.
Probably for copyright reasons. Probably. Von Zeiks and Sholmes fought in the middle of the courthouse. They also had a lover's quarrel. They have a polycule going on. So you're embroiled in some tricky case that you can't be distracted from. Is that it?
I don't remember hearing that you're working on a case, Hurley.
I suppose I should try to find out what's going on. Alright, let's converse. Alright, let's talk about the event 6 months ago. There better be fix on this. Half a year ago now, I took on the defense for a young girl in the trial heard at the Old Bailey. What at first seemed like a simple case of murder that took place at a London pawnbroker. Okay, so this is the last case at the end of the first game.
Yes, I believe that was the one with, what was her name?
It was the one I gave the Cockney accent.
Gina Lestrade.
Yes, Gina Lestrade, who in turn was a witness in the very first case of the game.
Yes.
Or like the first case that we did when we were in London, not the
Yeah,
tutorial case.
Yeah, she mentioned that she actually did lie as a witness because she was paid to, apparently. That's the reason why she was there in the pawn shop to begin with, because of an item that she had given her to, like, hide.
Yeah. So yeah, the cases get really in-depth, which I really enjoy. Like, I think that's why I think I enjoy Great Ace Chronicles more than the base game of Phoenix Wright. Because these just feel so much more involved and, like, intertwined.
Yeah. They don't feel as self-contained. I was just saying that compared to, like, the Phoenix Wright series, it doesn't feel as self-contained as the Phoenix Wright cases.
Yeah. Okay, I need to turn down turn up your volume again. Nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just the music just like swells, and it's just like I feel like I have such a hard time hearing you.
That's all right.
Okay. Not the British government, anything but the Spanish Inquisition.
Anything but the British.
Turned out to be one part of a much more far-reaching plot that involved the British government. During the course of the trial, it was found that I made an unavoidable yet at the same time unforgivable mistake.
Do you want me to read this, or?
Yeah, let's read this, because, like, it's been a while. It's been a bit.
Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable. Deplorable! I cannot even eat sandwiches now. Is it our Huda?
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial.
Of course, my lord. Oh, was it that we had her testify?
Maybe? I don't remember exactly.
I don't know. It's probably having to do with something about Gina testifying.
Probably, if I had to guess. I think I know what it was. It was that... I think it was the fact that she lied on the stand in the first case, and so she openly admitted that she lied to it. And that we knew about it, but we didn't say anything to the judge before she went to testify about what actually happened.
Yeah. In the end, I had my right to represent people in a court revoked. I was told I had to spend my time in research and study, so that's what I've been doing.
You have, haven't you, Runo? Reading all those big fat tomes about British law up in your room, and the notes about Sholmes' old cases.
Brewing Iris's special blends of tea, fetching my daily bread for me.
What are we saying, a prayer?
In Sholmes' name, amen. I become something of a manservant around here. Start on the silverware next, Mr. Naruto.
Master Naruto. Well, I'm thinking of going to ask the powers that be to reconsider. Specifically Lord Strongheart at the British Supreme Court on Whitehall. Lord Strongheart!
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, the one that granted us permission in the first place.
Yeah, that we barely was able to convince because
Well,
our
yeah,
best
because
friend
like
died.
he allowed us to stand trial as a defense because they had no one else, and I think we
Yeah.
had to somewhat still convince him.
Because originally it was supposed to be our best friend but our best friend died, and so he said,
Yeah, he
sure,
died on the
you can
way.
take his- he said, sure, you can take his place if you take this case where you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Ah, the delightful Lord Chief Justice. Not my favorite fellow.
He's not mine either, but he's the man I have to talk to.
He hasn't done anything yet, though.
Probably because he's just very imposing
Probably.
and intimidating. That's
Very
probably why he doesn't like him.
authoritative. Very authoritative.
Yeah. Well, he
Fight the
probably
power.
has to be as the Lord Chief Justice.
Yeah. The thing I don't like about him is that he's very on the clock kind of person.
Literally on the clock.
Yeah, he lives in Big Ben.
Is there a way you can move your mic like a little bit closer?
Sure. Can try. Just
Yeah, it just sounds like you're a little far away.
turn myself up a little bit too, if you need me to.
Okay, that's a little better.
There we go. Does that help?
You'll just have to, yeah. You'll just have to watch, like, when you go louder. That's just the only thing, but you should be fine.
We'll try.
The Big Bong clock, yes. Bing bong. He's the only one who could grant permission for me to start working in the courts again. I came to Britain to become the best lawyer I could. I can't do that just sitting around here. Alright, great exhibition. The whole of London has been swept up in this great exhibition, hasn't it?
The most advanced science, the most modern technology, the finest works of arts and feats of engineering. So
Oh wait, did you
why
turn
isn't
your
Iris
volume
there?
down?
No? No?
Interesting, okay, because it just sounds quieter now.
There we go. Turn myself a little bit more up.
Okay.
For the next 6 months, our capital will be showcasing these things, and the world will be watching.
Oh, do you know what I like to do? I like to look down on London from one of those lovely balloons.
Look down on... Do you mean those things? Fly?
Yes, of course. They fly high in the sky and don't even need wings to do it. All you need is hot air.
But how? How does hot hair have anything to do with flying? It makes no sense.
So Herlock Sholmes can fly.
Yes. Can't understand it at all.
That's true of a lot of new scientific discoveries. Most people can't understand them at first. But in 100 years' time, all these things will just be common knowledge.
I suppose they might be.
Mind you, some of the science being demonstrated seems very questionable. Something went wrong on the open experimentation stage yesterday, apparently. There was a huge explosion.
Isn't it, bruv? Science, isn't it, bruv?
Still, I wish I'd seen it, though. I'd love to see how bad some of these scam experiments really are.
Scam experiment.
Bruh.
I mean, if Iris isn't one of the engineers inside the place, then obviously it doesn't have the best engineering.
Exactly. Says the innocent 10-year-old girl.
I love explosions!
See here.
Pyrotechnics.
See here. Every page of this paper carries some article or other about the great exhibition. But the brighter things shine, the darker the shadows that are cast behind them. Personally, I find myself drawn to the darkness, to the impenetrable that is my proper atmosphere.
Okay, Sholmes.
Alright, edgy boy.
Alright, newspaper containing various articles with the world-leading science and technology on show, blah blah blah. Shadow cast behind. Is that a metaphorical way of referring to the back page of the paper? Oh wait, let's see what the back page of the paper says. The Reaper attacked!
Oh!
Oh shit. Oh, there's a lost
What?
cat too! Alright, beware, there's a lost cat.
Reaper was attacked? Lord Von Zeke and compatriot quartered?
Wait, can we read this? So many glowing reports about the exhibition and everything that's going on there. Other than this rather gloomy looking one, that is. Wait, what? What's the matter, Vu now? The Reaper attacked. That's Lord Von Zeiks. I want to find the lost cat. You go do it, Susie. You go do that. Oh look, there's an ad for the Altamont Gas Company. Fiery ball gown sets dance hall ablaze. French court hears glass eye case. Man, I want to read this article.
Who attacked Von Zeiks and who's this guy with Von Zeiks?
Yeah. That's his boyfriend, okay? I jokingly said Von Zeiks ex-Reaper. No, the Reaper is Von Zeiks.
Yeah,
they're one and the same. That's his nickname. Fiery ball gown? Katniss? Perhaps.
Man, that's an old-sounding joke, man.
That must be what Mr. Sholmes was talking about. Does he know any more, I wonder?
No. Now go away. Oh, there's also the first test of matter transport device.
10 pages, 1 penny.
Yeah.
Also, it said at the top of the thing, the daily record of the British Empire. Damn, Von Zeiks really does have a polycule. Now I know fashion can be fire, but actual fire, that is commitment. Yes. 1 pence? Bruh, that's cheap. Yeah.
You have to remember, Susie, this is back in the old days.
18, turn of the century? Are you investigating a particularly tricky case at the moment, Mr. Sholmes?
You could say that, I suppose.
Nothing more to add? That's not like you. What sort of case is it?
Shh, quiet, Mr. Naruto. I'm thinking.
I'm thinking out loud. My thoughts are very loud.
We must not discuss it here. You never know who might be listening.
Oh, so we can only talk about it in your mind. Okay. I'll be right there. I want the money to go back to that LMAO Freddo's would be 5 pence again.
You're acting very strangely, Hurley.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, usually, the more mysterious and complicated a case is, the better Hurley's mood. Is it really a case that's bothering you?
Iris, please, you mustn't exercise your astute powers of observation and deduction on me without invitation.
Oh, but it's okay when he does it to anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, very hypocritical man. Remember what I always say. Put yourself in the shoe of the individual about whom you're making deductions.
I've never heard you say this before right now, my dude.
I
call bullshit. You say that, do you? You, Mr. Sholmes.
Never mind. Once I've had a cup of tea, I must make my way at once to the crime scene. Oh, I hope he's okay.
I wonder if it's about Von Zeiks. That was a deep sigh. Alright, let's ask about the Reaper. They're having a lover's quarrel again. Says in the paper that Lord Von Zeiks was attacked. That's terrible.
You know the legend of the Reaper of the Bailey, of course, don't you? Only too well, in fact.
It really is a love triangle. Yes, Prosecutor Barak Von Zeiks. Vampire Daddy. Alcoholic Vampire Daddy, as Susie says.
To be fair, I don't think he ever drinks it. I think he just whiffs it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he just, like, takes a whiff at it. He doesn't actually... I don't think we've seen him drink it.
No, at most he just throws the glass.
Or, and the bottle.
Yeah,
he throws the bottle behind him.
His bottle's whenever he's like, okay, I'm done with this shit.
They say that if the Reaper is the prosecutor in a case, there's no salvation for whoever's on the dock. Even if the defendant is found not guilty. Once the Reaper has someone in his sights, one way or another, that person's time left on this earth will be short.
London's finest rogues always find ways around the law. They'll stop at nothing to secure an acquittal at trial.
To be fair, I don't think they could show him drinking it for the age rating. That's true. You're probably right. He's still hot vampire daddy either way. Do you think Astarion would be willing to share me? Yes. Julie, I'm giving you full permission.
With Von Zeiks?
Yes, with Von
okay.
Zeiks.
Falsifying evidence, paying sham witnesses, threatening jurors, bribing judges. But even such devious tactics as these cannot save them from the hand of the Reaper. As you've experienced yourself, haven't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I've seen the Reaper's retribution at work.
Many of these criminal rogues are reckless, quite unafraid to die. If a leader among their fraternity is seen to have been taken by the Reaper, retaliation like this does occur. Really, the capital is never-ending supply of such scoundrels.
So, do you mean Lord Von Zeiks has been attacked like this before? This isn't the first time? Sorry, why does this man have a shoe on his shelf? I don't know, there's many questions. There's like 2 shoes back there.
It's part of his disguise kit.
There's one right here and another here and a gavel. Yeah, it's a disguise kit and glasses and 2 obscure chess pieces.
There's also a Napoleon bust.
And a Napoleon bust and like 2 playing cards. Like, there's some interesting shit back here.
Yeah. You've seen this whole room before, and there's some weird shit on all sides. He's quite an accomplished combatant, you know.
He's the Victorian Robbie Rotten.
He doesn't take these attacks lying down.
Oh, he soothes them. Okay, cool.
Although...
he's just like, I will see you.
I will see you in court.
Although it seems that his assailants were armed with guns this time.
Oh, shit.
Were they only armed with, like, swords before?
Knives? Maybe knives.
We'll shake you, son.
Oh my god, is he alright then? Is Lord Von Zeiks hurt?
Oh, my dear fellow. I know.
Well, in the article here it says, as to what of Lord Von Zeiks and his condition, all will be revealed in tomorrow morning's edition.
Oh, of course. Of course it's a bait and switch.
I see. Well, we shall have to be patient.
No, I can't wait until tomorrow.
In that case, you shall have to inquire with somebody in the know.
More reason to go to Strongheart then. But who? Lord Strongheart, perhaps. Oh look, he's dressed. In a flash, he dressed.
Well, I must be leaving now.
Yes, understood. See you later, Mr. Sholmes.
Ha! You really are a shameless liar sometimes, my dear fellow.
Hi, Magnolia. How are you? Welcome. What?
You seek to put me off my guard and follow me, don't you? Well, you would be wasting your time.
The thought hadn't crossed my mind, but now I'm wondering where you are going.
Well then, see you later, indeed.
Okay, bye.
That was
Listen to Listen to him. He's still laughing on his way out the door. Oh!
Oh my god, new outfit.
She's so cute!
She looks like she's ready to fly.
Yeah.
Alright then, Bruno, let's get going.
Oh, Iris. What are you wearing?
I've got changed to the Great Expedition. You're going to take me.
Oh no, we're playing babysitter.
This is not a request.
This is not a request, this is a threat. I have a gun in my hand.
Points a gun in our head. Now let's go.
What? But I was about to go to the Supreme Court.
Oh, well that sounds fun too. You're going to take me there.
my god. Alright, fine. This kid holds no prisoners. Just lower that weapon, would you?
Now.
Of course. And after the Supreme Court, then we'll go to see the great exhibition.
Alright, yeah, if you want to see the room, here's his,
Is that magnifying glass there before? That looks new.
No, I think it was there.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's his, I think he said it was like a Stravada.
Yes.
Stradivarius. Yeah. This is Iris's side.
It's so cool because it's like a little playroom. At the same time, she's doing writing and like extreme like calculations over there with formulas. Like, look, she is using variables in math. She's 10.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, this is Loki Miri begging Ryland for things. Yes. You'll spend
time with me or else.
I'm gonna break any taps.
Alright, let's move. A new location has been added. Yay!
I love her new outfit.
Me too, it's cute. Look, he's literally in a clock, and there's
He's
pigeons,
in Big Ben.
there's doves. Of course, he's like angelic in nature. 22nd of October, British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice's office. It's been about 6 months now since I was last here. Some things never change, like the sense of foreboding I always seem to feel in this place. Oh god!
She's reading.
Doesn't seem to be bothering Iris at all, though. She's happily reading over there with her feetsies kicking. Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah. I wish I could remember what his voice was like. He sounded like the guy from the DLC, but I don't remember how I voiced that guy either.
Oh, probably like very deep, I would imagine.
Very deep. I'll have to try it out whenever we've seen it.
whatever feels right for his character. So he's in Big Ben? Essentially.
I think so.
Essentially.
I mean, I don't know what other giant clocks there are in London.
Such a quiet place for an office, yeah, really.
Oh, I love it here. I always find so many interesting books here.
Of course, I was forgetting that you've been here before. The time we came here 6 months ago. When Susato-san was given the news that she was to return to Japan. He's giving Reinhardt vibes from Overwatch. He's giving me Reinhardt vibes.
Kind of. Except not as cheerful.
Yeah.
I understand. You wish to speak to me.
Oh, Lord Strongheart. I trust you've been keeping well?
Let's see. Since you arrived and requested an audience, it's been 4 hours, 32 minutes, and...
Have we waited that long? Jesus fuck.
26 seconds. I've kept you waiting a while. My apologies.
Oh, no, not at all. I like nothing more than standing around staring into space.
Wow, try not to sound sarcastic.
Yeah, try not to be rude to hit this man.
Good to know.
Good to know that doesn't appear to bother him at all. Male Strongheart. Lord Chief Justice of London. He's the man who allowed me to start practicing as a defense lawyer when I arrived in Britain as a student. Oh, help! Julie's not okay. You need only savor the air for a moment in this grand office to understand his preeminent status.
As you will be aware, the Great Exhibition of London is now underway at last. We're extremely busy as a result, policing the grounds, guarding the new technologies, dealing with petty crime.
Man, does it get out much then? I don't think so, no.
I look upon the ground from here in London town. And furthermore, as of next month, we shall open the International Forensic Science Symposium.
Ooh. Oh, I've not heard about that.
Investigating authorities from 40 countries around the globe will be taking part, including from your own land. Forensic science is the future. The world must embrace it.
Okay, but every time, like, Sholmes would, like, present this shit in court, they would be like, nah, fam. This ain't
it. Doesn't
it.
come from me. As for the hosting nation, I have much to do. And it is my highest priority. If others must wait for my attention as a result, so be it.
Well, it's nice to know where I stand.
Very low on the totem pole.
Yes.
So you wish to consult with me? Of course, I can very well imagine what this is about.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting, my lord. I want to be allowed to start working as a defense lawyer again in court. That's what brought me here today. But actually, there's something else playing on my mind as it happens.
Bruno, just take a deep breath and come out with it. Say that you're gay. It's fine.
You can come out of the closet. It's okay now.
It's okay. I support you.
Permission to work. I actually came here to ask you for permission.
Go on.
6 months ago, my right to work in court as a lawyer was revoked and I was told to spend my time studying. Obviously, I'm very sorry for what happened. The thing is, it made me understand what it really means to defend somebody under the rules of a foreign justice system. And I desperately want to have another go. Please, permit me to enter the courtroom again. Chicken permission.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes? Ah, here it comes.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten your position here, have you? At best, you are a substitute for your compatriot. This was never your intended role.
Bro, he died! What do you want me to do? Resurrect him? Like...
Yes. You broke the rules of dying.
Well, that's true. The Japanese government actually sent my best friend on this study tour, not me. Should have been Kazuma. He's so determined to bring change to our justice system at home. That was his calling. If that tragic accident never happened, I wouldn't be here in this office now.
Who said that he died again?
Huh?
Who cleared him that he died?
They were on the boat.
They're on the boat.
Yeah,
Well, my
died on the
curiosity was
boat.
who declared him dead. That was my question.
I don't remember. I don't know. Well, I'll get the Necromicon.
Necronomicon.
He looks like he's about to beat him with a stick. I'll get the Luigi board. I'll start the ritual.
Luigi board.
Oh, the chat is about to resurrect him. Mr. Asoki was my best friend, you see. That's why I can't leave it unfinished. I have to fulfill his calling for him.
His calling, you say? Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of his true calling?
Oh yeah, wasn't there, like, suspicion of, like, there was another reason why he was coming to Britain? And it wasn't... It was not just because of the study tour, but there was something else involved.
It involved the names that we found out that were being transmitted secretly between the British government and the Japanese government. And it included his name, Gregson's name, and Iris's dad's name. There were a couple others that we didn't recognize, though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's believed that he may perhaps have had information he was coming to bring to Britain.
Yeah. Sorry?
The mission with which that young law student was charged. What do you suppose it really was?
What do you mean? Mission? He's not making any sense.
Never mind. I've read all the reports you've submitted over the past 6 months.
That's what he was doing for the last, like, 4 hours, was reading all the reports.
Might be.
It's clear to me that you regret your actions and have been studiously obeying your revised instructions.
Do you mean...
As of this moment, I reinstate your license to practice law here in Great Britain.
Yay! We can do things now. The game can progress. Yay!
I will beat you with my stick when I wish, though.
Speedrun reading any %. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful news, Runo.
In fact, I believe I have the perfect case to mark your comeback. A curious affair.
Oh, please tell me it's the same case that Sholmes is working on too.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was...
No, you're fine.
Consider it, I hope.
Of course, please, tell me more. You described it as a curious affair.
Yes, that's right. I believe it was reported in the press. Are you aware there was a serious accident on the Great Exhibition yesterday?
Oh no.
Yes, I read about it. A professor from Germany tried to carry out a crazy experiment. Let me see. How was it described? Super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, I think.
Instantaneous kinesis? As in moving things with a click of the fingers? He's not questioning why you have a child with you at all? I mean, Herlock Sholmes usually has her around, so like, why not her?
That's right. It was just what my herba blends need. A dash of devil may care.
Whatever the serious accident was exactly, it clearly captured Iris's imagination.
It's an unfortunate business. A large explosion engulfed the public experimentation stage, and a man lost his life. A certain Mr. Odie Ansman, an investor and a well-known figure in society.
Mr. Odie Asman. I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere. An investor and okay. A large explosion.
A man died.
Unfortunately, the experiment was heard more. A man responsible for the experiment was Professor Albert Hairbrain.
Hairbrain? Hairbrain. Albert Hairbrain.
He was detained immediately after the incident and is due to appear in court tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because I think he was saying like no, he was muttering things like this wasn't supposed to happen this way or something like that.
Yep.
On the charge of murder.
What? Murder?
If you intend to take on his defense, you should hurry to meet with him at the prison. There is very little time left for you to carry out any kind of investigation.
Great exhibition. A scientific experiment gone wrong. And murder? I feel out of my depth before I've even started. Still.
Thanks for wasting 4.5 hours of fucking time where we could have investigated.
Yeah, for fucking real.
We should go to the prison straight away then and try to meet with this German professor, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yes, one more thing about the case. There's a connection with our mutual acquaintance, the Reaper.
Oh, with Lord Von Zeiks. How?
All sorts of conferences have been taking place around the world to coincide with the Great Exhibition. And next month, the largest and most important of them all will take place at last. The International Forensic Science Symposium. INFS.
Does seem as though criminal investigations need to embrace scientific methods, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Ah!
London, the global epicenter of culture, science, and wealth, now has a population exceeding 6 million. Sadly, crime in the capital is growing at a similarly startling rate. So it's imperative that we use the latest scientific methods to investigate and resolve cases as efficiently as possible. Not to understand the crimes, but to lock those up that commit them.
Which is what's known as forensic science, isn't it?
Exactly. The future of policing.
He's about to commit a crime with that cane, I can sense it.
The question is it consensual or non-consensual?
Regrettably, however, Britain is currently dragging its feet when it comes to the adoption of forensic methods.
Sir, you're the Lord Chief Executive Officer, Financial Coordinator, whatever. You could just tell everybody, like, do this.
I think it's more of a political thing, because although he is for, like, the actual process of justice, he actually doesn't control how laws and how we verify laws.
True. Hey, Audio, welcome. How are you doing? I'm waiting for him to turn into a bat with all of this drama. Oh dear, that's alarming.
Exactly. It's extremely alarming, and I live in a clock.
Do you have an alarm clock in this clock, sir?
No, because I'm always on time. If I were Her Majesty's Attorney General, you can be sure. The numbers of crime committed and resolved in London would be very different to the current figures.
Great joke, Gray. Thank you. I'll be here tomorrow night, too, if you want more jokes.
And I can cite 12 solid arguments and 223 individual reasons to support my claim.
That's oddly specific.
That is very oddly specific, and usually when something is in orange like that, the game usually wants us to remember that. Sorry?
By way of apology for keeping you waiting earlier, I shall detail everyone now.
Oh god, no!
Oh, no.
What? Oh, how fascinating! No, Iris, please, don't encourage him.
It's wasting our time. We're supposed to be investigating a crime.
It all began 15 years ago. I was
Oh god, oh no! What have we
eating
started?
a sandwich with the judge, and the judge said to me, "Why do you have bologna whenever I have bacon?"
Jesus fuck.
And that's when I put the mayo, and the judge agreed that buffalo was the best. That's more or less sums up my feelings on the matter in the simplest of terms, of course, about which sandwich is best.
You were there for another 6 months.
Essentially to formally establish a forensic investigation division within Scotland Yard. That is my mission.
Sir just, like, interviewed in front of us. Oh, right. Yes, that's wonderful.
Exactly. Wonderful is precisely what it will be.
You think he just, like, talked about all the laws that were currently in effect on who to arrest and why?
Yeah, probably. Iris isn't paying any attention at all. She's got her nose in another book now. Oh, is it over? Did you learn anything useful?
No.
Me in class. Me in class. Like, oh, is class over? Did we learn anything? So anyways, your client has been in prison for months. No, he's probably dead at this point, been convicted. Oopsies. And we're back on suspension and can't partake in trials anymore. Yay! It took that long. She finished the book she was previously reading. I actually drifted off for the most part. He's surprisingly ardent about forensic science. Okay, we're never picking that option ever again. Alright, let's present. Oh, okay, can we...
We are supposed to present something here.
Oh, we're supposed to present the article about Von Zeiks.
Because he never really, like, talked about it.
Yeah, because I was trying to get his profile, but okay. Oh, that reminds me, have you seen this?
The reports of the overwhelming success of the great exhibition, of course.
Present the armband, he can keep it.
There is something metaphorical about him only seeing the face, the front end page, and him ignoring the, like, dark underbelly of the backside of the paper.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's intentional or not.
No, not that. The story on the back.
What story? The Reaper attacked. Ha, that. You've enjoyed some victories in courts against my #1 prosecutor, have you not?
Yeah, are you jealous? You jealous, Strongheart?
Poor Mr. Reaper. What happened to him?
Were you not listening to when I talked about this earlier, Iris? Okay. Jesse, thank you for the lurk.
He wasn't killed, was he?
She started off young, crushing on him young.
There's no need for concern, Lord von Zeiks. Would not be so easily dispatched, I assure you.
Can you tell us what happened? I'd really love to know.
Very well. If it interests you.
It interests me more than the other shit that you were talking about, my dude. It does, strangely.
Fortunately, Lord von Zeiks emerged from the attack unscathed. Street ruffians are no match for that man. He's a very capable fighter.
But that's incredible. They were armed with guns. Why was he attacked, though? Do we know?
It's related to events that occurred a month ago. A leader of one of the capital's criminal organizations was indicted and prosecuted by von Zeiks.
I understand, Iris. I understand.
But the man was acquitted. I've no doubt large sums of money were involved behind the scenes.
Large sums of money.
A deplorable situation. Members of the jury were bribed, it seems. However, despite winning his freedom, the man is questioned. Met a dramatic end yesterday.
Oh, so he was killed. And then they attacked Von Zeiks for being... For the gang probably thinks he did it. But you're not suggesting that was the work of Reaper, surely.
The victim's henchmen certainly seem to think so. He was a man by the name of Asman, Mr. Odie Asman.
Oh, so the man who got killed by our client.
Awkward.
Awkward! Did you say Asman?
That's the man who died in the big explosion at the Great Exhibition.
Yes, known publicly as an investor, but in reality, the head of a significant criminal organization.
Unbelievable. I wonder, could I ask you something, Lord Strongheart?
Try me.
Why do you use Lord Von Zeiks as a prosecutor? Would you look at the time? Seems I need to be on time for my next appointment. Bye!
Looks like I'm done with your crap.
All the criminals who manage to get off in court then meet with mysterious ends outside the courtroom. And fearful of that fate, they seek to strike at Lord Von Zeiks first. I know there's no evidence that he actually is the Reaper in that sense, but still. Something's clearly going on here.
You think maybe he's using the Reaper as a face by putting him in these cases so that he, in fact, can kill them himself, but everyone will blame the Reaper instead?
Oh, maybe.
Because if he uses the prosecutor for these cases because he knows Von Zeiks is very good at getting them found guilty, but even if they aren't, by some chance, then Strongheart can just straight up kill them, and then everyone will look to the prosecutor because it's his loss that they got away with.
Maybe.
So in a way, Von Zeiks is trying to save them by sending them to jail as best as he can so they at least won't die.
Yeah, that would make sense. But I wonder if Von Zeiks knows.
I mean, I would be surprised if a man as smart as Von Zeiks doesn't at least suspect.
Because I think like at the end of the first game, like, and I would have to go back and like watch the ending of our playthrough of the first game, but I think like Von Zeiks and Naruhodo had a moment at the end of the first game. And I don't remember like what it was about, but they had a moment. They shared like a moment with each other. Like almost like a moment of like trust and understanding as like colleagues, even though they're on opposite sides of the bench.
They're ultimately trying to find the truth. Yeah. So, and I think, and like, I knew like going into the second game, like, I'm sure the final case is going to be revolving around the shit Von Zeiks is tied up in, or like what is going on with that, and like I would not be surprised.
And the stuff with like the governmental shit between Britain and Japan, and like why those names appeared on those things, and like I will not be surprised if they make if Von Zeiks and Naruhodo team up in a way on both sides of the bench to figure out what's happening, which I won't be surprised if like Strongheart is like a bigger piece to the puzzle than like what we're seeing. Because like, I won't be surprised if there's I won't be surprised if he's corrupt and like
if he's killing criminals, then he's committing illegal acts, but he might be justifying it that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that theory.
Obviously I don't have enough information. This is just speculation, but
yeah.
I would not be surprised if this is the case.
Because this is kind of what happens in the crossover with Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, where I think it was the final trial, they had Professor Layton on one side and Phoenix Wright be on the other side, and like it was posed as like a versus, because Layton needed to be the prosecutor to get Phoenix Wright to like think about things from all angles, and together makes them find the truth in the final trial, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was like a really great twist in terms of like, because like I think we kind of see that in the first Phoenix Wright game too, with Edgeworth and Phoenix in the very last trial, I think.
In the very last trial of the second game, especially, whenever he's actually
they work together. Yeah.
He trusts Phoenix to actually go with the truth, and I think at the end of the first trial, he sort of understands finally what Phoenix Wright is trying to do. Is that he's not trying to do it for his own like fame, fortune. He's not trying to do it.
He just wants to find the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the reason why like it gives him a crisis, Edgeworth a crisis of faith, because he's been taught by the very, very bad man that he's, as his job as prosecutor, is to only find them guilty regardless.
Yeah, and like we don't know much of at this point we don't know a lot about Von Zeiks' background.
We don't. So, we know that he apparently had a Napone's friend at one point.
He did what?
He had a Napone's friend at one point. He mentions how
it was Mikitoba. It was Sasato's dad.
But something happened between them.
Yeah, and something happened between them, and that's why, like, Von Zeiks does not like the Japanese.
Yeah, he has this
that's why he does not
prejudice.
like Naruhodo. Yeah. And he's got, like, this prejudice now against him.
But he's starting to feel that same feeling of trust again.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, if he'll pull away because he's afraid of, like, whatever re-happening, I guess.
Possible. I really am curious again on who this new compatriot of Von Zeiks is now.
Oh yeah, the person he was with. It might just be like maybe like his clerk or something, or someone who helps him like prep trials and whatnot.
It might be. We haven't seen him before now.
Yeah. Or her. We don't know the gender.
Or her.
We don't know because they were wearing a mask and stuff.
That is fair.
It could just be another person of the courthouse. Who knows?
I have two theories on who it could be.
Who?
Do you want me to tell you?
Is it people we've met before?
It's people we've met before, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I think it might be Herlock Sholmes. and it might be your maybe not dead friend.
Oh, Kazuma.
Yeah, that's my two theories. So that's either her, like maybe it was, maybe he didn't actually die. He was just knocked unconscious, and like that's the reason why I asked. Like, do we know who declared him dead?
Yeah.
Because if it was Herlock Sholmes might have lied to protect him.
Yeah, maybe.
Before he got there.
Yeah.
It also could have been. It also could just be Herlock Sholmes himself in disguise again.
Could be, yeah. Cause that would explain why he's been acting weird, because like when we were asking like, oh, do you think he's dead? He was like, oh, well, go find someone else who knows about it.
Yeah.
Like that feels really like, as Ira said, like he's off. Something is off. And like what happened at the end of the last chapter where we found the loot, I think like there's definitely a connection. There's definitely some sort of relationship that Von Zeiks and Sholmes have with each other.
They know each other.
They know each other. But like I think it's more than just like it could be petty rivalry, I don't know. But like I feel like there's something more there. I feel like maybe like they have like a long history, maybe they were friends growing up, or maybe like they're in on like a government conspiracy shit. I don't know.
They've gotta have some sort of like previous experience, considering that he's a detective that solves crimes and Von Zeiks is a prosecutor. They've gotta have something.
Yeah, they have to. Alright, you wanna read this line?
I have Von Zeiks work for the prosecution service for 2 reasons.
Wasn't he on, like, retirement for a while?
I think so.
The man in the first best prosecutor in the capital, bar none.
Yeah, he came out of retirement, like, the day we arrived.
Yeah, to bring down this man that was apparently part of this, like, criminal organization, because he paid people off.
Yeah.
He was a charitable criminal.
Yeah.
And secondly, any deaths of criminals that have occurred outside the courtroom following his trials are nothing to do with him.
Oh, so he's saying it's complete coincidence.
Yeah.
In theory, it's complete coincidence.
Until there's a connection that actually pulls him in.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. How can you explain the way so many have died if not by someone's hand?
Von Zeiks may have earned himself the moniker of the Reaper, but he is no killer.
So like, he's admitting that, like, it's not Von Zeiks. So like, why can't you just come out and say it's not Von Zeiks? It's somebody else who's doing it.
Well, I think what he's trying to insinuate is that there is no evidence to say it is a killer, just that these all could just be accidents.
True.
Yeah. Even the trial where this guy's being accused of murder. I mean, with the little evidence we have so far, it sounds like it's most likely an accident.
Yeah. Plot armor. True, it is plot armor.
If we do find somebody that's guilty, then we might have a connection on who's actually killing these Reaper people.
Wait, I wonder if the last trial, if they're gonna pull a Phoenix Wright Game 1 move and make Von Zeiks our client in the final trial.
They might. I honestly think Strongheart's gonna be the judge in the last trial.
Ooh.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, because I wonder if, like, if the judge... I don't know. That seems out of form for them. But it would be a nice change, though. It would be, like, a welcome change. But it seems out of form.
Have we ever seen the person judging being guilty before? I don't think we have.
What do you mean, like, the person we're defending?
Like, the person that actually... No, like, the person that's, like, actually guilty is the person that's the judge.
No, I don't think so.
No. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe he won't be the judge.
Yeah, but it would be really interesting. I mean, we see that in Danganronpa.
Yeah.
But still, Danganronpa does its own shit. But it would be, like, I would not put it past the game for the game to make us, or maybe Strongheart will be the prosecutor in that case. If Von Zeiks is our client as defense, maybe Strongheart will step in to play prosecutor, and then we find out it's him.
That would put pressure on the judge if his boss is technically the prosecutor.
True. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But it's all very interesting. Okay, we should take a 5-minute break. Because it is a little past the top of the hour. We'll probably stream for about another hour or whenever we feel like it's a natural break to stop. I would like to get into investigation part 1 or part 2 or trial part 1, whatever comes first.
Trial part 1.
I would like to get to trial part. No, we're probably not gonna get to trial part 1 with the way we're talking.
At least halfway through investigation, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I just went and looked at the first investigation part 1 trial.
Yeah, because we haven't even gotten there yet. We're still talking to Strongheart.
we're
talking theories, which is fun. We're talking theories, which is fun.
All we've done is got out of Sholmes' suite. We haven't even got out of his Justice's office yet.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking theories, which is fun because now that we're back into it. Like, I'm now remembering things from when we played this last year. So it's I could see why I wanted to take a break because especially with the stuff with Von Zeiks and the stuff from the final trial of the first game, I was so invested. But, I knew if I kept going with it, I was going to, get so burnt out, and I was going to get so tired and done with it. And, I want to enjoy it. I want to be able to, enjoy it and, have these funny moments and, have these theories and not feel, so burnt out from it. So I'm glad I took the time I needed to come back to this with, a fresh mind. Because now I think I'm going to enjoy the next part of this game a lot more. Because they do, I think, even though we haven't finished it yet, I really enjoy, I mentioned this earlier, I'm enjoying Great Ace more than the Phoenix Wright games because, as you said, Grant, they're not self-contained. There's overlap with one another. They're more intertwined, which I find way more interesting. It reminds me a lot of Danganronpa, actually, with, some of the cases and how they're, overlapping one another with things that have happened, or you return to the first in Danganronpa V3, the final trial is a retrial of the first case you do because now you have more evidence to properly go through the trial and actually figure out who did it, which is all really, really cool. So it's cool to see that they're taking these leaps and these risks because I think it's paying off. In my opinion, at least. Yeah.
I'm told that the third game, I've not played, I've only played the first bits of the third game of Phoenix Wright.
Oh, in the trilogy, okay.
Yeah, and I've also not played any of the games past the trilogy for Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
But I'm told the Phoenix Wright, the third game for Phoenix Wright does have that sort of tidbit where stuff in the first, the first introduction case and the last case intertwine with each other. But, again, I don't know for certain.
Yeah, that's we might go back for that at some point to finish the trilogy, but that's probably a next year question, because we're probably going to take until the end of the year to finish this game, probably. If not going into 2024 to finish this one.
How you want to do it.
Does remind me of that game as well. Yeah, I mean, Phoenix Wright is, this is in the Phoenix Wright universe. This is just in an earlier time period. Which is cool. It's cool to see how it's all within the same universe, even though they don't reference it because it's in the past. But yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna take our 5-minute break. So be sure to get some water, get some food, go to the bathroom if you need to. We'll be back in 5 minutes to play a little bit longer. So I appreciate you all you for hanging out. I'll go over the schedule when we come back from break. So I will see you all in 5. Yes, Susie, become a burrito. Please get warm, please.
I hope Mary's becoming a burrito.
Huh?
I hope Mary's being a burrito because she mentioned being cold feet.
Oh, maybe. Yes, have a warm lurk. Have Mary cuddle you or something. I don't know. Welcome back, friends. We're gonna probably play for another hour before we raid on out, but wanted to remind y'all of the schedule for upcoming week. So Monday, so tomorrow night, we are gonna be playing a Hades, and I promise you for real this time we're gonna play Hades. We're gonna do our 4th and 5th escape attempts, hopefully. Thursday is gonna be starting chapter 12 of the Resident Evil 4 remake. Friday instead of Saturday will be more of the Cyberpunk DLC. We are approaching the halfway mark. And then Sunday is going to be some more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with Grant.
Hi.
With boy, with mans.
With man boy.
With mans. All right, let's jump back into game here. All right. Okay, so as long as I already said, Von Zeiks may have earned himself the moniker of the Reaper, but he's no killer.
So he will continue to persecute on behalf of the crown. Unless he wishes otherwise, of course.
Why do I feel like that's not true?
That you think he has no other choice?
I think he has no choice.
I
think someone is like holding him to do it. Like he's being blackmailed to do it. Because why would he come out of retirement the day the Japanese exchange student shows up?
I mean, I think it's a good question. I was about to ask literally the same question, where if he is such a great prosecutor, if he is going to do this, why did he come out of retirement when he did?
Yeah, and like, what made him go into retirement in the first place? And he's not relatively old. He's I think he's in his 30s. I think. I don't think. Yeah, I can't. Oh wait, I can see people.
8 people.
Oh, we haven't seen Von Zeiks yet, so we can't.
Here, I can look him up.
Yeah, like Strongheart, I'm pretty sure is older than him. I think Von Zeiks in his 30s.
He is 32 to 33.
Yeah, so he's not even relatively that old. So why would he have an early retirement?
I think it's
but
because
also why now, unless if he came out of retirement specifically because he knew that the Irish fucker was needed to be prosecuted and Strongheart knew okay, this man is not going to get prosecuted unless if Von Zeiks is on the bench, is on the stand. So I need Von Zeiks to do this, and maybe that's what transpired. But I have a feeling that someone was twisting his arm to make him do it.
I think it's most likely that he was sort of told to do it. And I think I think he dropped out because of that whole Naponi's friend lost thing, where he sort of lost faith in the justice system. And now he's
maybe.
And now he's being brought back because the prosecutor here, Strongheart, wants a scapegoat.
Maybe. Yeah. As a Reaper's on the stand, so even if Irish dude gets a not guilty verdict, he'll still die, and we could just claim it under the Reaper thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That might be why. Okay.
Strongheart is the person that cheats on the balancing of scales.
Yeah.
Well, I must be leaving for my next engagement.
Yeah, don't keep them waiting 4 hours and 50-something minutes.
I'm already 11 hours and 16 minutes late. My colleagues may be starting to fidget.
What?
Jesus Christ. 11 hours late? That's quite something. That seems very unusual for him as well.
For someone that lives in a clock, you are awfully off time.
That meeting has already started when I arrived back here before this engagement with you. So lateness was inevitable. Time stops for no man.
I'm sure it stopped for me during those 12 solid arguments and 223 reasons. Oh, yes. Where would I find Lord Von Zeiks now?
I would assume he's at his office.
Oh my god, did we get to visit him?
Oh my god.
Naruto checking up on him. That's actually really sweet.
We get to see his office.
Oh my god, imagine his desk is a coffin.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Right, I'll go and ask him about the attack in person. I want to get this straight from the horse's mouth.
How do you know that phrase?
Away with you now. I'm leaving Professor Hairbraid's defense entirely in your hands.
Still love that name. Sir, other people have schedules too. He doesn't care about other people's schedules.
His schedule is all that matters.
He's the chief executive financial planning officer of this courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yes. Thank you very much, my lord. Oh, you know who we're visiting first. We're visiting Van Zeiks first.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what the guide says anyways.
Private office of Lord Barak Van Zeiks within the prosecutor's office building.
There's actually an achievement here. Oh, hey!
Oh my god, he's got like a little model on his desk! Why does he have a little figurine of a police officer?
I guess this is his way of, like, trying to set up the crime scene, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the machine
yeah, because that's the gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
There's also an
Ooh.
achievement here that we need to present when we get a chance.
Okay. Just let me know when.
Oh, so this is the legendary Reaper's office.
Yes, it appears so.
But it sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? What an amazingly deathly atmosphere.
Girl, please put the gun down.
The sound of that gun just triggered me.
This man has just got attacked by people with guns. You don't need to, like, do this right now. Oh, is that... Sir? The hood figure was so still I hadn't noticed his or her presence. I wonder who it is.
They are sitting in the Japanese style.
Yeah, because that doesn't look like his clothes.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
Ah,
hi, Von Zeiks. This is weird seeing him out of court.
Yes, it is.
I'm so used to seeing him behind a bench. Man, you're making me blush.
It's very imposing.
He's as unwelcoming as I thought he'd be. Actually, maybe even more so. Oh, I'm glad to see you're well.
I am.
Ryusuke's like, oh my god, I'm talking to my crush. So how's the weather up there? So who's the person over by the wall being punished for something or other? Oh, I love how he went with punished as like the first like thing. Like, why are you making this person sit in the corner?
No punishment is taking place here.
Oh.
That's my apprentice. He's still sitting there on his own free will.
Oh, so it's the apprentice. Interesting. I didn't know you had an apprentice. Must be from the same person who's pictured in the newspaper. And it's clearly someone who wants to disclose their or hide their identity with the mask.
Cosmo knows how to use sword.
True.
I don't know if Sherlock Holmes says. He's very able in combat, a requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage.
Should be a prerequisite, but whatever. So anyway, sir, how about tea tomorrow? Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers?
The Reaper. I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself.
Oh, because, yeah, it's not him. So, but everyone thinks it is. Also, not me about to take, like, 20 billion pictures. Screenshots of this man. Totally for references.
Got this for later, guys. For later.
Totally for references.
For emotes. For emotes.
Assuming that is such a fabled fiend that genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms.
Alright.
Okay, so we're supposed to present for the achievement, armband.
The arm. Oh, God!
Yes.
Susie, you're getting what you want.
For this achievement.
I know you've seen this around my arm before, but...
What is it exactly?
It's the mark of a defense lawyer. In Japan, at least.
And what's your reason for showing it to a British prosecutor?
Oh, well, I don't know really. I'm just making small talk. Listen, I'm just awkward, alright?
I want to impress you. I can understand, at least.
Okay, at least he's like not a dick about it.
What a pathetic thing. There's merit in reminding yourself of who helped you become what you are today.
Because it's Kazuma's, actually.
Yes. Just like how we have his sword, technically.
Yeah.
But that's a personal matter. Something you may want to keep close at all times. Not something to flaunt.
No. I suppose not. Thank you for understanding, though. Yay, we got the achievement! Okay. Now let's converse with him. Well, Strong has said that the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack.
True. Carried out by henchmen or the Adensman criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hoped to kill me before that happened.
Odie Asman.
He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhanded means, via his criminal activities.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances, it was a most unusual cause of death.
Well, the man basically got electrocuted on the thing. Because, like, of course, like, a stupid poly... Like, whatever they were trying to do is not gonna work. I know about that. It was super high voltage instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Man is shocked. British prosecutor is shocked that Japanese child student knows more than he does more at 11. Mr. Asman died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended up in an enormous explosion.
Correct. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you?
Oh, Odie Asman, odious man. I get it. I knew there was a pun somewhere. I just couldn't figure it out.
What does odious mean?
Yeah, what does odious mean?
I'm not aware of that term.
I've heard of it. I'm also confusing with odorous. Like, as in, like, someone has an odor, which I'm pretty sure is not what they're trying to go for.
Odorous, man.
He smelled very bad.
he smelled like a very bad individual.
He just reeked of garlic. Extremely unpleasant and repulsive. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you.
He did have a good, nice suit, though, so I guess that means personality-wise.
Well, probably, yeah. Because if this dude's, like, a leader of a criminal organization, then, like, no wonder.
He might have a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome.
True, possibly. Well, no, that doesn't seem a little far-fetched. If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death, at least.
It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Runo? I mean, what with you taking on the professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him?
Yeah, because our boss said so. I have no choice. Oh, yes, that's right. Though I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest.
Albert? Albert Harebrain.
That's right. Do you know him, by any chance?
Of course. He's a contemporary of mine. We were at university together.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh no. I know what you surprised and proud to describe a character. Oh, cool. Interesting. You're... What? So I'm assuming contemporary just means, like, acquaintance or something.
I think it's somebody that they studied with, essentially.
I'd understand that Professor Harebrain was from Germany, though.
what? I am from Germany. Raised from a respectable British family. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been given that vibe that he's German, so I don't know what you're talking about, my guy.
Yeah, really.
After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research. That's all.
Maybe von Zeiks is from Germany and came to study at University of London.
That's what I
Whereas
think, personally.
Harebrain was a vice versa. Like, he grew up in Britain, studied, and then went to Germany. So you were students together.
I was in the faculty of law, of course, and he in science, so our paths rarely crossed. But curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since our university days. I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. And with you of all people representing him.
Yes, I'm grabbing screenshots of these. Of each face
For
he
emotes.
makes.
For emotes.
Ugh. Only if I make it out of this office alive. Actually, I wouldn't want to leave, honestly. This office seems cozy. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems.
Yes, I know. Because the prosecution
Is me!
will be me, handled by me.
Yes, of course. By you. But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends.
We are friends. It is true.
Then why would you do this? Because money? Because I'm being told to?
If the Reaper's the prosecutor, there's nothing it can do to save him. He's doomed.
Shut up, Iris. We've done this multiple times.
Yes,
Shut up.
yes. This is the whole point of this game. This is why we're here. What's Lord Von Zieks thinking? Alright. What do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper, if you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean?
I am a crown prosecutor, and I'm mortal like any other. I am no demigod.
Okay, Vampire Daddy. Surprising no one, considering we deserve only the greatest of opponents, Vampire Daddy. No, correction. Alcoholic Vampire Daddy.
But we don't see him drink.
True. Fake
smells
alcoholic Vampire Daddy. The name is just gonna keep growing.
Cultured alcoholic vampire daddy.
Yes, yes. The sober alcoholic.
But they've all died, haven't they? The people you've prosecuted, I mean. Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal.
Well, Saseki's not dead. Saseki fled the country.
That we know of.
True.
Those I prosecute are the vile wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them.
But also, like, Saseki didn't do anything, though.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
if, like, we remember, like, sure, like, the Irish dude was a bad guy. He was a bad guy, even though we found him not guilty originally. But, like, Saseki is, like, just plain innocent, so, like, I wonder if he's lumping him in, or is this like, including the people before we got here?
You know, if you
But-
think about it, although these criminals might not be great people, it kind of reminds me of the Wreck-It Ralph quote. You may be a bad guy, but that does not mean you are a bad guy. Like, or is the equivalent of their crimes equal to them getting, like, death?
Yeah, because it's like that whole, like, it's that whole, like, philosophical debate of, like, would you steal bread to feed your family type of thing.
And I think one of the things that Strongheart doesn't understand, that might be just what I'm thinking, is that instead of trying to understand the crimes and why they committed crimes to begin with, they're just prosecuting the crimes because for the crime's sake of just getting the person found guilty. It's more of we need to stop crime by stopping it at the source versus after the fact arresting the people that commit the crime.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do it the first way, you can possibly stop crimes from even happening.
Exactly.
While if you do it the other way, you're just going to keep arresting people over and over
yeah,
and over again.
because it's like the whole thing, like, okay, not to get political or on a soapbox, but like how people get prosecuted for like doing drugs or having drugs type of thing of any sort, and then they go to jail, but like, why aren't we solving the problem of people are getting addicted to the drugs, and the reason why they keep doing the crimes is because they get addicted to the drugs? Why aren't we just sending them off to rehab and like helping them get through their addiction and become like, I don't want to say regular members of society, but like reacclimate to society.
Productive.
Yeah. Because like, if the reason why they're doing all this stuff is because of the drugs, then the drugs are the problem. You know? I'm probably not explaining that well, but like,
I think I get the gist of what you're trying to say.
yeah, like why are we punishing people for like doing the crimes that like they probably wouldn't do if it was because like they're addicted to the drugs, so they want more drugs? Why don't we just like help them not be on drugs?
I think it's kind of like blaming somebody for the crime they commit while being mentally ill versus whenever they do get help and they do start having like get like therapy or drugs for that mental illness, and they're able to be productive members of society. You know, too harshly they could be judged for their actions while they weren't getting the help that they needed.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many issues, but that's a topic for a different day. Okay. That's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all. See, Runosuke is following my train of thought here.
Yeah.
No, it was Ginny.
That's true.
In fact,
Ginny was a good egg.
True. Ginny was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
In fact, she's ever so hardworking now.
It is not foolproof.
Yes.
I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work.
Then what is your work?
Prosecuting, obviously.
Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way.
But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believed it's true.
You know, actually, I think this is a good way to actually, with what Mary was saying, with the tossing people in jail, it's like, instead of trying to deal with the issues underlying, you just avoid the problem by tossing those issues into a prison where they can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and prisons make a shit ton of profit. My sister works for my sister works in a prison system. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially.
Oh, so it's like a scare tactic.
I mean, it also could be that you just killed criminals.
True.
Imagine
you
if
keep
Batman
killing
just
all the people who are doing the crime, so there is no more crime.
If you keep killing people, eventually there will be no crime.
Yes.
It would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives.
I'm just getting Batman vibes for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he is a vampire, he can turn into a bat, so technically he is a Batman.
The true Batman is von Zeiks.
Plot twist we didn't expect. I definitely did not commit any murders. The people I prosecute for/against dying immediately after a trial involving my person is complete coincidence. Lord Von Zeiks, aka Vampire Daddy.
I like to imagine that's how he signs his, like, papers. It's Lord Von Zeiks.
I mean, he does have a title, so, like...
Does.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
He does have a Robin with him. Right now, he just has
a Robin. Yeah, true, he's close.
So it's looking more Batman.
Batman and Robin. He's just a vigilante. Yeah, that's his side job. That's a side hustle. Is being a vigilante of justice. He's a prior Aiden Pierce in the past. What is this, Assassin's Creed?
Oh, God.
Have you played Mirage?
I have not.
Okay.
I want to. I've recently. I need to get my money back up because it's like really low.
Yeah.
So I haven't. But I've been wanting to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
And I don't have money for that.
Mm-hmm. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Astarian's best boy. Love Astarian.
I forget what the name of the red tiefling is, but that's apparently the person that my friends have been saying we should.
Not Shadowheart. Oh fuck! I seen her on.
She's like, I just want to. Right. Sorry, go ahead. I'm getting distracted.
No, it's fine. Now I'm trying to figure out her name. It's not Gale. It's not Will. It's not Shadowheart. It's Julie probably knows. Julie's been playing Baldur's Gate.
Julie knows which waifu or husbando.
Yeah, she knows which one is the tiefling.
The red one.
I have played the first 3 hours. It's the red one with the who's the tiefling.
The red tiefling with the glowing heart. Scars.
I heard Baldur's Gate 3. Julie has been summoned. Same with Kara. Tiefling's Karlach.
Yeah.
Karlach, yes. Yeah.
That's the person that people have been telling me I should date whenever I go in there.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm an Astarian girl. He's a vampire elf, and also played by Neil Newborn, so you know he's gonna be sassy as fuck, and it's great.
I've been told about the sassy elf boy.
The tiefling is Karlach, and then there's Lae'zel, which I don't know which one Lae'zel is, but they're all pretty. All of them are pretty.
Yeah.
I'm an Astarian girl, but I ran off with Karlach in my first playthrough. Nice.
Karlach is Karlach. I'm a sucker for tieflings, not gonna lie. I agree. That's one of the reasons why I like playing tieflings. I also like playing Dragonborn, so that's another thing.
Okay, did you read this?
Yes. Because I said it made him sound more like Batman.
Gotcha. Do you mean to say?
I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly, and with honor.
What's putting you in danger? You could be killed. I really hope he doesn't die. I will riot if this man dies.
If this man dies, I just quit the game.
I will
never
commit
stream
crime.
Again.
If that is my fate, let God decide.
I'm excited for my Astarian wig to show up. I'm hoping it's not lost in the mail. Ooh, that's very fun, Kara. I hope it does not. I hope it's not lost. Live with honor, die with glory. Lord Von Zeiks.
Very samurai of you.
Okay. I'm assuming that's it we need from him?
Did we present the newspaper?
We did not present the newspaper, but I'm just gonna take a quick look around because I'm curious. Okay, so he's got like a little mock-up here.
Yeah, I believe that's supposed to be a mock-up of the Great Exhibition.
Yeah, because it's like the little people here. And, oh, is that supposed to be a picture of him? Or
Oh god,
him?
there's rats in the corner.
Oh my god, there's
bat
bats!
They're just hanging out.
Oh my god, it does look like Cosmo's clothing, and I hate it.
I'm just saying, maybe he didn't die.
Oh, maybe. Because we did see a body, but he could have been unconscious, and I don't remember who declared him dead.
I'm pretty sure it was Sholmes that said he was dead, so Sholmes has been wrong before. Sholmes has lied before, too.
True. No. Don't look at that.
The entire him, like, working with us to investigate what happened could have been just his, like, cover of seeing if we were, like, actually with Cosmo or not.
True, yeah. Lord Von Zeiks, about the article in this paper.
Ah, yes, it seems there was a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took
I
place.
honestly wouldn't be surprised if he just had, like, a paparazzi following him everywhere, honestly.
We had to fight through paparazzi to get here.
It's like, listen, I am a defense attorney. I'm allowed to be here.
Yeah. I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me.
Yeah, you know, you're careless of you being ambushed by a bunch of gang members. You should have been more careful.
Yeah. Can I just say I love when we literally just walked into the man's house and he didn't even know he had guests? No, we might have just showed up first and then he came in afterwards or something. I don't know.
I also think this is his prosecutor's office. I don't know where he lives.
Yeah, this is his prosecutor's office. This is not his home.
This might be where he lives. Who knows?
True. There is like a little place in the back you can go into, so maybe that's where his coffin is.
Apparently, I just saw in that newspaper before you clicked off of it about women forming a suffrage group, so that's interesting.
Oh, interesting.
It looks as though it's been taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them that were alive.
That looks so posed. He knew. He's just hamming it up for the camera.
To be fair, here, let me... Counterpoint, when doesn't Von Zeiks look good?
True. Valid. So valid.
It's not that he posed for it, it's just that he's always looking good.
True, yeah. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems.
Could be anybody.
I think it's the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it?
As I mentioned already, he is my apprentice.
Yeah, why don't you just introduce us? Like, what's the secret?
This, Japanese baby man.
Perhaps you could tell us a little more about him? I cannot.
No.
It is a secret. It's confidential.
That would spoil it.
I now
That
must
would be a
kill you
spoil.
because you know.
Points gun.
This will spoil the final chapter of the game.
Cosmo's alive.
God, that would be a twist.
I'm just saying, I'm not 100% certain that's what it is, but I'm starting to think more and more every day.
For the last year and a day. The last 366 days.
Yeah, it's actually Soseki. He's just finally grown a spine.
Oh my god, yeah. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Came back into the country. Man gets shot 3 times, sees a journalist with a camera nearby, poses dramatically because he will only be seen in his best Von Zeiks. That's his entire middle name. Oh, he didn't even get shot though. He came out unscathed, but true.
He's
true.
fine. As far as we can tell.
Sholmes came out with 3 shot, or like a shot, or something. He got shot.
So, in other words, what you're saying is that the reason why this isn't Sherlock Sholmes is because he wasn't shot. Unlike Sherlock that
Yeah.
was.
He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor.
Oh, so when he actually retires for real this time?
For real.
Far as we know, his entire torso might be bandaged. True.
Yeah, it's true. He could be very good at hiding it.
True.
Of course, he's a vampire.
Kind of
so
like, the dude from the first Phoenix Wright game. With the
yes,
the
you're
shoulder.
talking about Franziska von Karma. So you're talking about Mr. von Karma's
Von Karma
wounded
Senior.
shoulder.
Yeah, the shoulder.
So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Yeah, but why haven't we seen him until now? If he was your apprentice, then he should have been coming to court, right?
Where have you been hiding this man?
Iris just goes over there like, ta-da! Takes off the rope.
Ah, like you ought to hurry then, Runo.
Wait.
Nah.
We're not his apprentice. Nah, man. I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective.
That would explain why Phoenix Wright is so good at finding things out.
True.
He is currently compiling a report about last night's attack, while in the Japanese position for no particular reason.
I mean, hey, floors are comfy.
Are they?
Yeah, floors are comfy. I'm comfy on my floor sometimes.
Okay.
It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask.
Oh, Lord Strongheart's orders.
What?
I wonder why.
What? Why?
Man, I'm starting to believe the Cosima theory now.
What?
Because why would Lord Strongheart, if not Von Zeiks, order his apprentice to wear a mask. Like a eye covering mask, not like an N95 or something.
He just showed up and he's like, "Wow, you're really ugly. You should wear a mask." What the hell?
Like,
dude?
it's gotta be fucking Kazuma. It's gotta be.
Like,
who else
again,
would it be?
I don't know. That's why I said maybe it's him. I don't know for certain.
Nah, I'm prescribing to this theory. I am on the conspiracy theory train right now.
Cosmo did not really die.
Now I need to go
Nope.
back and rewatch that. I want to rewatch it to see like who actually declared him dead.
I'm pretty sure it was Hurley. Nobody knows the man's face or indeed his identity, not even me.
God, he's not allowed. He doesn't have clearance.
Even I don't know if it is a man.
He just told me he's a boy. I shall believe him because we respect gender identity here.
Oh god, what if it is Sasato?
Oh god.
The Sasato's not with us yet.
Yo, I wonder if it is Sasato. Are we sure he isn't Batman? You know, I'm not sure anymore, Julie.
When did Sasato learn how to sword fight?
Maybe when she was with Kazuma originally.
I don't know.
Maybe Kazuma
dude.
taught her as self-defense, because she does do the Sasato takedown.
She does do Sasato takedown. She also learned about law from Kazuma, and Kazuma knew how to use both sword and law, so maybe he taught her swordship as well.
Yeah.
Very progressive of you, Kazuma, for teaching that.
Yeah. I just find it hilarious that Von Zeiks doesn't, like, he's implying that he doesn't know, but he's gotta know, right?
I don't know, man. I think sometimes he doesn't ask questions.
He just
and
does
so
what he's told.
Yeah,
So it's hard for me to know if he, like, actually does or doesn't know, or if he
Or he could just be
suspects.
very secretive.
He could be very secretive.
But why would you
Von
agree to
Zeiks is
take
a murder
on
mystery.
such a clearly suspicious individual?
Because I was told to. Strong soldiers again.
God,
Someone
man,
had to
like,
watch
do you have a gun to your back or something? Like,
Maybe. Blink twice if you're being held by gunpoint.
yeah, blink twice if you're in danger.
He is not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions.
I hope you're right. Oh, bye!
Oh! Hi.
Dude, I love your outfit. It's got the face shape of... Well, granted, it's been a hot minute since we've seen Kazuma's face shape, but it kind of looks like Sholmes's.
A little bit. It's hard for me to tell, honestly. Because
True.
he's covering up everything but his, like, mouth and jaw.
Yeah. Might be safer for him to not ask questions and just agree. True. Ah!
The task is complete. Good. In that case, you can collate all your briefs.
Oh, he's not even gonna talk. Nice to meet you? Whoosh,
to you
he
too, buddy.
disappears.
He just goes back.
Back to work again. That was really strange, though. I never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed, and yet somehow I didn't feel like our first encounter. Thonky Thonkster over here.
Every day we get closer to Cosmo.
Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lord Strongheart has been making a lot of orders around here.
Yeah, Strongheart knows shit. I mean, obviously it makes sense with it given his rank, but, like, There's definitely something. There's definitely
He is
something.
planning something.
Man, I just want to know I want to know all the things, but like it's gonna take us 20 years to get there.
I know.
Oh, I see.
What? Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway?
Listen, he's just kind of pretty, and like apparently I
Am I
just
not
came
good
out
enough
the
for you?
closet to Strongheart like 20 minutes ago. So like I'm like low-key interested in like asking him out for tea, if that's a thing y'all do in Britain. Could I just
Why
like
don't
ask
you
him
ask
out
me
on a
for tea,
date and
huh?
like maybe like smooch his cheek? Is that okay?
Smoochie cheek.
Please.
No, you cannot.
No.
That is illegal. You are doing an illegal.
That's illegal. That is an illegal in my household. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless
Sorry,
posture.
Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Daddy.
It couldn't be. Dude, are you gonna make the connection? Oh, come on, just say it's Cosma. Come on, just say you think it's Cosma.
Yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh,
Would
I'm
you like to
curious.
go
You
on a
got me,
date?
color me interested. Oh, what's that?
That Napoleon man, is he faring well?
Maybe he's concerned that, like, someone will actually follow Saseki back to Japan and kill
It's
him.
possible. It would nullify the idea that whoever this Reaper is would follow them to Japan.
I actually think it's kind of sweet that Von Zieks is actually, like, interested.
Concerned
and, like,
for somebody?
Concerned. Yeah. I mean, nothing about a person wearing a mask and hood isn't interesting at all. Yeah, really. I mean, if I had a student walk into my office with, like, a mask and a hood, I would be, like, first of all, like, I'm gonna have, like, the front desk on speed dial in case some shit goes down. But, like, I'd be like, oh, hey, what you doing? I'm intrigued, but also terrified.
Just puts down a piece of paper that says,
I don't
would
actually
like
think we're
to
allowed to
apply."
wear masks on campus. I don't think we're allowed, unless if it's, like, of course, like, COVID masks or, like, surgical masks or something like that, but, like, nothing that covers the eyes,
What
I
if
think.
it's Halloween, though?
I don't think we can because of safety. Because, like, if something happens, they need to be able to identify somebody. So I think that's the reasoning. Because it's easier to identify somebody, like, when you see their top half of their face versus the bottom half. That's why, like, I think, like, surgical masks are fine. Or COVID masks or something.
Yeah.
But. Sorry?
The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago, with the stoop and the mustache and the jitters. I do not know his name because I did not care to.
At the time, he did not care. Ah, Mr. Natsume, you mean? I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Runo. He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day.
I see.
Relieved.
Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't they? You? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case.
Yes, thank you for the advice. And for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking after Saseki-san. After, Nipponi's. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried.
I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist, did you? That's a turn up for the books.
Mad scientist? You mean Professor Hairbrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with Lord Von Zieks, I think. Alright, well, it's 10 o'clock. Do we want to call it here? And so we can start the true investigation next week?
Yeah, if you want, it's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah, because I do have, well, I don't know what your work schedule is, but I do have work in the morning.
I also have work.
Now we're going to save. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to start. Because, like, then we'll be doing, like, all the investigation in one go, and then we'll start, and then we'll probably start the first half of the trial, or start trial part 1 tomorrow. Or not
We still
tomorrow.
have quite a few investigating to get through.
Ah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. We'll probably the whole next stream is gonna be taken dealing with that, honestly.
Probably, but it's alright. It's fine.
We're enjoying
hey,
it.
Susie, welcome back. Still cold but warmer than before, but this entire section had me with Vampire Daddy. I'm very glad. Alright, let me exit game. I already saved, so don't save. I did save my game progress. Or actually, no.
Why not just double check and make sure you
yeah,
save?
let me resave.
Double save.
Yeah. Cool. Yay! Yay!
Yeah.
We did the things. We did all the
We
things.
did the things with the people.
We did the things with the people. And I'm really, like, I'm glad, like, we came back to it, like, when we did. And not, like, me pushing it for later, you know? Or keep pushing myself later to do it.
Yay!
Thank you for the yay. I don't know who did it. Yay, Magnolia, thank you for the yay. Yay. I'm the kind of person who quadruple saves because I'm afraid I haven't saved yet. Yes. Very fair. Alright, so my mods have cooked up some raid targets. Let's see. Let's see. Let me mute Twitch here real quick. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just checking out our raid targets real quick, just doing like a final vet, just to see if they're all good beans and everything, because we love good beans. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay. I think we'll go with this person. Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Oh, nope, don't do that. Do this. Thank you for the great stream. Aw, thank you. Thank you all for being here. As a reminder, here's our upcoming schedule. So on Monday, so tomorrow night, we'll be continuing with more Hades. I might start a little later because I'll be finishing up work because tomorrow is my evening day. Thursday will be the continuation of the Resident Evil 4 remake, starting with Chapter 12. Friday will be, continuing, the Cyberpunk DLC. And then Sunday, Grant will be back and will be starting the investigation of this trial, as of next week. Yay! Fun times ahead! Yay! Beautiful.
It's good to be back, and I'm glad everyone had a good time, and thank you, Gray, for inviting me back.
Yes, of course, because we need the signature judge voices. Yes, because I cannot recreate them.
The judge and Von Zeiks must be here.
Yes, exclamation point Grant in the chat will get you to Grant's Twitch page if you want to go give him a follow. He'll be streaming, like, on occasion, not so much, like, all the time like myself, but, like, on occasion. Also for this upcoming week, I might do a bonus stream of analyzing the lyrics of Take Control from Control. So keep your Twitch notifications on. I might throw it as a scheduled thing in the Discord. I'm not sure yet, but, like, it might just spur me when driving home one day and be like, oh my god, I need to talk about this song, like, right now, and then, like, just, like, go live. So, like, if you want to be up to date when I go live, be sure to have your notifications on to be in the know when I go live. But anyway, we are gonna go raid on over to Zondervan, who is playing Danganronpa V3. So this is the third game in the trilogy of games for Danganronpa. So if you don't want spoilers, feel free to, like, pop out when the time is right. But we're gonna raid on over there and give them some love. Feel free to use the raid messages in chat as we go on over there. I very much appreciate all of you for spending your time with myself and Grant today. We had some good laughs, and I'm really excited to go clip this now tomorrow when I wake up. Because that's the one thing I love about a great Ace Attorney is that like it's like the story is really good, but also it has those really comedic moments in there where just shit is just like happening, it's just wild, and it's like, oh, what the fuck is this? So it's always very exciting, very fun.
Roller coaster of emotions for sure.
Literally a roller coaster of emotions, and it's great. But I will see you all tomorrow night for some Hades, so hopefully you can join me then. If not, I will see you sometime this week. And yeah, let's get going on this raid. Let's go show Zondervan some love. And I'll see you all tomorrow night for Hades. My name is Aaron Gray, queer body Twitch streamer, signing off.